Greetings, greetings, greetings. Hopefully, people will get the notification that I'm actually live and we can have some back and forth dialogue going on. Going live out of the blue. I see there's one person already. Let's see how many more people get the notification. Hopefully, your day's been going lovely with no hiccups or anything as such, and we can get a conversation going, or we can get a couple callers in. I ain't trying to be on, all night. This is a Saturday night. Hopefully, it could jump off. Matter of fact, let me see something. Just lucked up. What's up, Williams? What's going on with you? I'm glad you found it anyways. That's how they do me. Matter of fact, I got a message from the infamous, and she said right after, I can't even remember which live it was, but right after it, then she got a notification for the live. So yeah, you know how they do. You know how they do. The programmers that program these algorithms to send out notifications. It's not by mistake. It's by design. But hopefully, every one of my reliables, my regulars, and even some of the newbies that came in, you enjoyed the few little joints I done posted up. Okay, I'll hit your line immediately. I love to hear what's on your mind, Williams. Anybody else want to be put in on a call? I will post the hotline, but I won't post it till you request it. But let me get you hooked up, Williams. Let's go right there, right there.
What's going on?
What's up? What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you just fine. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What's going on, man?
Nothing, just chilling on this Saturday night.
Yep. Hey, I just want to say, man, I enjoyed what you put together, man, today, earlier today, and the other thing too,
Yeah.
I hope all that, come to a head or whatever,
Right.
But, it was some good stuff, man. I want to just comment on and say I tuned in and I checked everything out that you had going on through the day, and it seemed like you were busy, man. You were busy at it, and you were making things happen, and I want to applaud you for that.
I appreciate that.
That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. A day's work, accomplishments, a goal, anything to get, some kind of issue behind or whatever you got going on. At the end of the day, the main goal for everybody is, to lay down and be safe and be able to sleep in peace.
That's true.
At the end of the day, everybody has a rough day, but at the end of that day, when it's time for you to hit that sack, hit that pillow, whatever it is you're sleeping on,
right?
You want to have a clear mind, be able to, know that, hey, I've done my job, I accomplished something, I've done all I can do to, you know what I'm saying, make what I can make the best out of, what I can make the best out of. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I want to applaud you on that, man. I tuned in, I appreciated that,
Yeah, I was kind of upset because I remember I scheduled the interview I did with Canary Diamond for 4, but I ended up looking at some cars and I was like, damn, it slipped my mind because I don't got my YouTube linked to my cell, so I didn't get a reminder saying that you got a premiere going. So I wasn't even able to catch that y'all was live up in that premiere.
Right. They had a good bit of knowledge and a good piece of information they put out there for the people and stuff, and I caught to it, so
yeah,
it was all good.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say sometimes you slip like that, whatever, and you might miss it, but it come right back to you.
True.
I was just saying when you said when you was doing something else when you missed out on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I went to go look at some. I've been since I sold my Lexus. Now I want to get a different one, but the ones I was going to look at, I found one. It was raggedy that ran like a top, but then I found one that was real pretty with low miles, but it ran like shit. So it's like, man.
That's a hell of a choice there.
Right.
I mean, it ain't, but it might look all ragged up, but like you say, the mileage low, and what's prepared before it's condition wise, but you mostly want to look at that motor and see how bad it's hurt.
Right.
If that motor ain't bad, the weather, then a lot of stuff can torment the insides and the interior and stuff like that. But I didn't know you sold your Lexus though.
Yeah, I sold it. My family came up here from Kansas City, and he was like, "Man, I need a car," and I was like, well, this is about the only one that's in your price range." And he pulled out the money. I'm like, "Okay, I'll let you get it," but that's what I usually push through the winter, so I got to find me another little winter run around.
Right. That's what I buy for the seller. I don't want to keep nothing. Listen, I just fall in love with it and decide, hey, this gonna be a keeper right here. But most of everything I got, man, hey, it's for sale. I buy, sell, trade. I have to make deals, but at a certain point in time in life that I want something that I can just always be able to keep a hold of and say, hey, I'm keeping this and I ain't gonna get rid of this.
Right.
So, but yeah, everything it's got a price on it. Somebody come with a pretty penny, hey, come on with it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Then I looked at one, was it Friday night, and I think we were like, they wanted a certain amount, and I was like maybe $200 away from, what they wanted. And they was like, "No, I can't let it go." I'm like, well, "Okay, I guess you said you're moving, you need to get rid of it. So I mean, I got the money, so you're gonna let $200,
phase you?
Yeah." I'm like, "I guess."
$200 phase you?
Right.
What's up, Ray the Shard? I see you hit the building.
Shot. Matter of fact, I know it's Saturday night. You got a concoction next to you. You drinking on something?
What's going on? Ray the Shard. Hey man, I'm sipping on me a Bud Light Platinum. So I mean, hey, I can't do the lick thing too much. That's too. It might get too hard on me. I got too much going on. I can't afford to get on that tough stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But it be smooth though. You know what I mean? I like that smooth though.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, Shad, did you get to catch the videos I posted up earlier today, or was you busy moving around?
He said, "What's going down?" And yes, sir. Yes, sir. Must start one of them off days. Turn up. Hey.
Right. Oh, okay. He said, "I got the one with Ken and Sherm Stick." Okay. Hey, that's a good one, Sherm Stick. Right. Gotta be loaded with some type of dope.
Yes, sir. I gotta hit that. Yes, sir. Last comment. Really shot in the building.
Who else is out there? Because I see there's other people out there. Who else is out there? I guess it could be people out there. What's he gonna say in his life? What they talking about over there? I gotta copy everything.
Like we had seen hit that right back. And two, hey, I see on my end, Rick is showing 0 top check. I don't know what the hell going on.
Right. See, they try to discourage people. Like, oh no, it's 0 over there. It's showing 5 on my side. I don't know what's showing anybody else.
On my end, it's saying 0 top check, and I know that me, you, Brady Shard, then came. That's 3 right there.
Matter of fact, you know what you got to do? I think you got to go out of it and then come back in. It might re-register what's up in there now.
Okay, let me try to do that while I'm on the line. I hope I don't hang up on you.
All right.
Shard saying 5 on his side.
Right.
I just got something going on. And see, right now it's showing no like button. I mean, right now it's showing 0 likes.
Yeah.
Let me get out of there and try to get back to it.
Yeah, go all the way out.
I had when you came on just then, I had Tupac playing just then, All Eyes on Me.
Yeah.
I just had to mention that the whole album, man. I was listening to it.
Right. That is a double album you can play all the way through.
Man, I swear to God, that's a bad one up, man. That dude, hey, he hard to beat right now in today's time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He hard to beat right now against the average, you know what I'm saying, Joe Schmo or whatever.
Right.
Let me see. I can get back in the chat and see what's going on. Okay, now it's saying 6 watching.
Okay.
I'm finna hit the right button, not because nobody ain't hit the right button so far, so I'm hitting it.
Okay, Malik Campbell said, "What's up, big homie? What's going down with you?" Matter of fact, anybody that wants to chime in,
okay,
you could. I'll throw in that that hotline number. Matter of fact, he said Earl's fighting tonight. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember. Lowe was telling me about it. It was a fight going on tonight. I think it was tonight, either tonight or yesterday, something like that.
Well, you know. May the best man win.
Right.
You know?
The best man that you got your money on if you got any wagers going on.
Right. He said tonight.
Malik Campbell. Oh, so you were the I'm trying to think. Platinum, were you Platinum Records? Campbell? Are you going under a different moniker now?
Yep.
Let me see. Let me throw up that hotline in case someone wants to join in. Where's that join at?
Rick is throwing the hotline up. So if anybody wants to join in or call in, feel free to do so. My phone is at 37%, so I don't know how long I'm gonna hang for a minute. I'm just out, you know, making moves, and
right.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be on before I have to, you know, sign off or whatever. But I was just bullshitting around. I said, "Oh, damn, he on. Let's see what's going on."
Huh.
It's like you didn't change the rest of the moniker though, not the moniker, but the line or something.
Yeah, the word, the fonts for the words or whatever.
Right.
I figured I'd just make a basic one so it wouldn't take so long to upload, so I could just, you know, throw it up there.
And I was looking right at my phone, seemed like when it went in, but that may be why I didn't get no notification, because I was already on the page pretty much.
Yeah.
So if anybody else got a notification or whatever, if y'all in the room or the chat or whatever, y'all do us a favor and hit that like button. You know, we trying to get something sparked up, you know.
Right. Yeah, because, you know, like I said, you know, we hear people, oh, you ain't got so-and-so this or so-and-so that. That ain't because, you know, people's not listening. Right. They're just not posting the people that are coming in here or how many people actually done watched it, you know.
Right. We see the players now, what they got trying to deflect, you know, certain stuff they got going on. I don't want to call the name, but, you know.
Right.
They deflect that. Okay, I see that hotline number just popped up. Hey, y'all call in if y'all out there and y'all want to, you know, hit us up and join in. If you got something on your mind, you know, Saturday night, you want to chime in. If you're having a good time doing what you're doing or whatever, if you're having a bad time and you have something you want to get off your chest, you know, hey, call in, let us know what's going on.
Right.
You got any questions or, you know, hey, something you want to just, you know, talk about it, whatever, topic or whatever, throw it out there.
Hey, but let me say this, Williams. You know,
Yes, sir.
maybe people may not want to call in because we ain't no peas to the game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right, right. But at the same time, hey, you can still get good information, or you might have a sense of direction.
Most definitely.
If you're thinking like that, if you're thinking that we ain't no P in the game, then you got to think that you may not be a P in the game.
Right.
So I think that I'm a P in the game.
Hmm.
Even though I ain't trying to, I like the slogan, too cool to call. I ain't trying to call nobody. I'm just trying to keep it I ain't gonna say 100. I'm trying to be me.
Right.
And do what I do.
Right. Some days I might be 100. Some days I might be 70 or 40 or 20.
Yeah.
You never know.
Hey, like Bill Crawford said, it take him to explain what 100 is at best. The comedian Bill Crawford.
Yeah.
He said, check him out. He said he was 100. Goddamn, hey, let's see if you really about when you 100.
Right.
When certain situations come at hand, Malik Campbell said I called up.
Okay.
Let me get my ice. Don't go nowhere.
Okay.
Ice. Yeah.
Maybe you're having a drink or something. You gotta cool your drink down or something. I don't know.
I swear I'll get it right. Hey, figure it out. Don't get too much ice though. Don't run it down.
Right. Man. Right. You gotta have it just right.
Hey, I'm telling you. Who else out there lurking?
Right, because it is people lurking, and I appreciate the thumbs up so far. Maybe
Thank
like
y'all.
maybe people on a job site still like, man, I gotta work this Saturday night. I can't even
Right.
Do what I really want to till I clock out.
Right. I hope everybody got a chance to hit to listen to the replays and go back, from the infamous time there last night, and then you catch the replay this morning, and then you do a follow up and you come on in to today, to the night,
Right. Yeah, the infamous was on flames. She was like, wow.
I was kind of doing my little rounds and whatever, trying to do what I was doing, but I knew she had something that she was gonna come with,
Right.
So I tried to come on in and blend in for a minute and do what I had to do.
Right.
But I'm tuned in, hey.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when people say your name,
Right.
that makes you want to, especially when they saying something ill about it, that makes you want to retaliate.
You
gotta
address the situation because your name was called.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's only human in common. Hey, you called my name, hey, you put my coat tail here, you talking to me, I gotta straighten myself out, I gotta get some straightening.
Hold on, Will.
Call from.
This is Malik calling up.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
What's going on, Malik?
Yo, what up, fellas?
What up?
What's going on?
Ain't shit, man. I'm chilling. I just happened to be scrolling down the timeline shit on the tube, and I seen the live. Once I see the live, I say, let me hop in and see what's going on.
Right.
Not too much. Y'all's the ones that make the actual live. So what's on your mind? What you want to speak on?
Nothing, man. I'm chilling. Ain't too much of shit, man. I'm that fight on tonight, and I ain't gonna be able to catch it. I'm just getting off. I ain't gonna go around the corner. I'm in Philly. I ain't gonna go around the corner to my homie crib. They probably watching me. I'm chilling. I'm just getting ready for this motherfucker. Y'all in the battle rap?
Yeah. Shouts out to Philly.
Wait. Say that. You heard of what?
That battle rap.
Explain to what
the rappers that be battling and shit.
Oh, battle rap. Yeah, I fuck with that. I fuck with it.
Yeah, you know that. I'm getting ready for that. That shit coming to Philly October 6th. Cassidy, the rapper Cassidy battling the Bull Arsenal from Jersey.
Okay.
Arsenal don't play. He all right. Both of them all right. I'm on.
Yeah. This shit is, yeah.
I'm
I'm going to that, John.
Oh, okay.
Now, are you going as a spectator or are you going to be actually in it?
No, hell no, I don't rap.
Oh, I was about to say, I had to make it clear, you know.
I talk shit though, so I talk good shit, so I'm sound like a rapper.
Right. Okay, man.
You did.
Right.
We all call him from.
I'm calling from Mobile, Alabama, man. Down by the mountain, man.
Yeah, and I'm in the hometown of the purple one, Prince. So, you know, that's Minnesota. So.
Right.
Oh, man, I love the cold.
Let me ask you a question. Who your favorite battle rapper is?
Huh?
Who's your favorite battle rapper?
Man, I think I like the nigga, who I like? I don't be too heavy on it, but I do fuck with it. You know, we all rap, hip hop and shit. So I think I like the boy out of Detroit, the dude Calico.
From Calico.
Yeah, he's from out Detroit. And I like the nigga Cassidy from Philly. I like him.
Yeah, I like Cassidy too. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Cassidy.
I listen to all of them. You know, I ain't been up on in a while, so I ain't been watching like the battles. You know, probably about the man.
You know, like I'm bro.
Yeah, Arsenal
Too much TV.
Arsenal speaks final.
But yeah, I ain't been catching none of the uploads. I've been MIA, man.
Oh, that's all right. They'll still be there whenever you get time. You figure.
I'm behind like a motherfucker, man. I'm probably about 30 joints behind.
Well,
I gotta catch up.
I look at it like this.
Not for to cut you off, no, but for anybody listening who will check it out, when do you be going live? You got a certain time, and your shit just spontaneous whenever you feel like it.
Nah,
some people do. I might go, yeah.
I usually like tonight. I went on a little earlier, but usually every night I try to go on at least 9:15 to 9:30. So between that time, you'll catch me coming on. So if you got and you figure if you're on Philly time, that's what Eastern time. That'd be like. 10, yeah, that'd be like 10, 15, 9, or 10, 10:30, something like that, your time.
Yeah, right. So what's turn up?
Nothing much. I mean, you know, besides, you know, the little bit of controversy that been, you know, sparking from, you know, people that like to keep drama living and want to bring it to your door. Other than that, you know, we've been good.
Oh yeah, then no, I'm learning from that. That's when you gotta George Bush the button and just let the C4 go and it just dead all that shit.
That's
but they
true.
ain't got to come back. You just gotta murk them niggas out.
Yeah, it sounds good.
You know what I'm saying? Light their ass up with straight facts.
Right. But tell me this, okay? Matter of fact, Malik, how old are you?
Man, I'm 36.
Okay, 36. Now you tell me this. I mean, I know Williams could probably speak on it too, but you know, if you know someone has an issue with you and you know they're saying whatever, and you confront them, and this is a man. I'm not saying any woman or anything like this.
Right.
But if it's so ugly, and this person, you know, we because I could tell you're a melanated brother. Yeah, I'm just going off the top.
Sure, right.
So if another melanated brother spits in your face, what does that declare?
Damn, you said if he spit in your face?
Yeah.
You mean literally?
Yeah, no, literally. No, literally.
Literally?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it depends. Damn, man. I don't know. You might black out. You might be paused for a second, did this shit really just happen? But yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna get physical.
Right, but if it doesn't, then that means what?
If it don't get physical?
Yeah. I'll just look at it like this. Let's bring it into another terminology. Okay, pit bull fights. We done all seen pit bull fights. You know, what do they call a cur dog?
Oh yeah, okay.
So essentially,
like if you don't do nothing.
Yeah, you don't do nothing.
You know what's crazy? I was watching. Remember the Don King movie? The John Ring Reigns played Don King.
Yeah, I remember.
on HBO.
Right.
When Don King had to go into the pool hall and fuck the boy up when the cops locked him up outside.
Yeah.
Remember what Don King said? He said, me and you know that you owe me money. That's cool, but now everybody else know you owe me money. So now what's the problem? I got to handle it.
Right.
Yeah, so it's basically saying now I got to handle it. You know what I'm saying?
How I figure, if you don't want anything, why portray that you do? That's the whole thing. It's like, stop.
You mean like niggas fraud?
Yeah. Like, I mean, you making it sound good to the crowd, but to the actual person that you got an issue with, you're not making it like that. So just don't say nothing. That's what I say. Say no more.
I don't know what they say. Yeah, like every time somebody got something to say, but when I see this person, I'm always hearing it from other people. When I see that person, they never say it.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm not so much saying that you're hearing it from other people. You actually hearing it from this person. But we move in the day and age of social media where people could be so whatever, but in an actual person, it's nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Man, I don't know, man. These niggas be on turkey time, man. The older I get, man, I like to be around less and less people, and I don't even like that feeling.
That's true.
But motherfuckers that draw you like that, you ain't even really trying to fuck around with nobody like that.
Right.
I changed my number 6 times in the past 7 months, 8 months. Cause when I get tired of people, and I'm like, oh, this nigga got my number, man. I'm about to change this shit. I don't even want to be bothered.
Now, Malik, you said it's been about 30 joints that you done missed out on.
Man, I was in your comments before. This was a while ago, man. I've been subscribed to your channel.
Okay, I just want to say, coming from being a younger brother, I mean, I don't think you caught it, but we had a younger brother on, and Williams could attest to this. You can never get discouraged to the point where you think someone, when I say someone, I mean like a female, like if you've been getting shot down, like you become discouraged, like, oh, I'm just gonna give up. You just keep shooting your shot, right?
Yeah, you keep shooting. I mean, don't press it too much, right?
Right. But I'm saying, like, okay, not with the same one, maybe pressing it too much, but okay, it failed with this one. Let me try this one. Okay, it failed with this one. Let me put myself in a whole nother scenery, because I think that factors in. Like what scenery you're in.
That's sharpening you up. Yeah.
Right.
That's sharpening you up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's sharpening you up. The shit that sharpened me up right there. Now, like when I was going at holes or whatever, that helped sharpen me up. It built my confidence up. Like, damn, I said that bullshit last time. I know not to say that again. You just get better and better.
Right. Now, to me, or you tell me, what do you think the climate is? In your area, how the females acting? I mean, are they on stuck mode, bougie? They going? I mean, what have you seen? What have you seen? How people, if they come up or they strike out. I mean, what's it look like to you?
I mean, I go after the square bitches. I ain't gonna even hold you. I can't. I mean, you got some cool hood chicks. I don't really go after the hood chicks because the hood chicks so fucking corrupted. They shite just like the niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas that fuck them over so much, they acting like niggas. The nigga bitch.
Damn. See, that's something that people really don't look at. They think, oh, all women are created equal. No, they someone's operating on different time schedules.
No, these old these bitches riding out just like the niggas.
Now, Will, you got anything to add to that?
Shit, he did on that damn point. I fuck with the 12. I ain't fuck with nothing that's ratchet.
yeah, like, no, I'm cool. They alright, but no, I don't,
It's a definition.
But then how you feel, let me ask you this, how you feel about when the weirdo bitches start to act stupid? You feel like this weirdo bitch, but that's the one you went at.
If you...
It depends on what you define as a square, though.
Okay.
It depends on what you define as a square.
I guess it's some squares like you could say certain terminologies and then she'll be like, "What are you talking about?" Like, wait a minute,
Oh yeah.
I gotta explain that to you too.
You got some that's green apple out there, they green, man.
Right.
But you got some that's, that's a square, but they got game. They got like, nigga, ain't gonna do me like this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep it real, man. I think, to be honest with you, I think VA where it's at, man. Them VA chicks winning. You gotta get a VA chick. I'm sorry, man. Shit, I know for a fact.
Okay, now give a brief breakdown of why you would pick a VA chick over any probably sharking through your area.
They more respectful, more they ain't too corrupted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they loyal. Yeah, they loyal. They definitely loyal. They ain't corrupted. They get to some type of bread. Ain't too many bum joints down there.
So you're saying more from a perspective, if you really prospecting to make something a serious thing, that be the direction you're going.
Yeah, I would say get a VA chick, head to VA.
Okay, but you're saying it maybe circulating in your town if you just want something that you can knock off real quick and release some pressure, maybe get one in a different location is what you're saying.
Right.
Oh no. Philly definitely got some alright joints. It's cool to knock these joints down.
Okay.
Yeah, Philly cool. Just don't really mess with the hood chicks like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because
unless she a little older.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I ain't. Yeah.
Oh, so you saying them young 22s and 21s, them is questionable.
Not no bar bitch.
That's another one. A lot of people think I'm gonna meet a church girl in the bar. Right. You said it right there. Because I don't know. No. If you go back to which one was it? Will you hear what we're talking or understand what we're talking about? We had a young brother call in, and hopefully he's listening. He was saying, "Man, I've been meeting all these females out the bar, and they just ain't about shit." I'm like, because you're meeting them in the bar in the hood, so most of them gonna be like that.
You just can't live that shit, man.
Right.
Yeah, look where you going at. Like, no.
You can't turn into no housewife, and then you want to be a player and got 2 or 3 of them like that.
Right. Listen, when I used to be going fishing, I used to be going fishing around 5 o'clock from like 5 to 7:30.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause that's when the bitch getting all work. I know she ain't no bum joint.
Right.
Yeah, I was going fishing around that time. I catch a bitch getting off work.
Yeah, that makes sense around that happy hour time.
Downtown, downtown, where the skyscrapers and shit at.
Right. Yeah, you got the right.
I'm listening to that game. They giving out jewels.
Right, I like that. Young brother giving out game for young brothers. I guess old brothers too if they ain't caught up. But if you ain't caught up by 40 or 46, something wrong.
You gotta pick the game. You gotta go where the game at.
Right.
Yeah.
The real game. You can't go out there bullshit with the street game.
Yeah.
Now let me. I'm not saying a person thing. I'm just naming the actions. Now, if you heard a brother that's your peer say all women are the devil in a frustrated mode, where's your thinking go when you hear something like that?
Oh, he said in the frustration mode, something like what happened? I'm like, damn, what happened?
But essentially, you've been getting shot down like a lot, high numbers.
Yeah, lighter daddy. Everybody.
To be honest with you, when niggas get frustrated like that, I don't really like being around them type niggas.
Okay.
It ain't that deep, my nigga. It's like you got. I don't like them type niggas, man, because they turn into haters when they see you with something. Yeah, like. if you get how you moving, you getting them like it ain't about nothing, or you even might got a girl or something. Them niggas can't catch it. Niggas can't catch nothing.
But check this out though. If you get shot down 100 times, goddamn, it gotta be your fault somewhere along the line. You don't get shot down 100 times.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna tell you that. You gonna hit a lick somewhere. Goddamn.
Right.
Yeah, goddamn, right. you can't even get a fat bitch.
So tell me this. Now, would you agree with this? Do you think brothers that probably done had issues with their mamas coming up got a problem with women?
Which you know what's crazy and shit? I was damn, I'm going left a little bit, but remember the show Love and Hip Hop and shit?
Yeah.
Remember the boy Stevie J?
Yep.
Remember he was treating them bitches like shit, right? And then he went to therapy. It's crazy, man. You know how shit just be sitting in my mind when certain people say shit pop up. He was at the therapy and the dude was asking why he like that. He said his mom left him when he was younger. He was like, my dad raised all of us. So the mom like just dipped out, and then when you just said that, then I was noticing, hey, he was treating them bitches like shit. He really ain't cared.
Okay. Let me catch this comment.
So yeah, you might be right. Yeah.
You know who this is? MG Toe Radio. You call in, fam. You know who that is?
I'm not sure, but
No, I don't know what that is.
no, I guess you want. Oh, Platinum. It's Platinum. Call in scroll the timeline. The hotline's up. I'll repost the hotline so you can hit it. But if you scroll it, you'll see it.
I see no comments or nothing like that.
Right. What's going on, people? Southside. Hey, I got about 5 more minutes on. I'm gonna listen in, man. I'm about to tune on out though.
Okay.
I ain't got my charger with me, so matter of fact, man, I ain't got too many percent. I'm gonna let my phone charge, and once I get to it, it'll be about 20 minutes. So
okay.
I plug it up, and I'll jump back on and see what's going on.
All right. Hopefully, we'll still be up in here so you can rejoin the call. So.
Yes, sir. I'm definitely gonna try to do that. I'm about 15 minutes away from my spot, so let me get there and plug up, and I'll listen in and keep going.
All right.
All right, man. Peace.
Right.
Peace,
be safe.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm gonna get back with you in a minute.
All right.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, I dropped the hotline now. So what put you on my channel? I mean, how did you discover it?
You know, I think when you type in certain shit that that's like you know, shit that you talk about and shit like that, it just come up.
Yeah.
Man, I've probably been subscribed to your channel for probably a little over a year.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, definitely a year plus.
That's cool. Yeah, well, how I see it, YouTube, they done changed kind of how the algorithms go. Because I remember when I first started, like you said, you put in recommendations of what you kind of watch, and it kind of recommends something that's similar. But now they try to just put all different things that you may not even watch, with, whatever. But I feel they don't want, brothers communicating like we do. So that's why they try to throw the discourage and stuff.
You still be interviewing people though?
Yeah, matter of fact, I posted an interview earlier today.
You should interview the boy Wasil Bay, man. That's a cool brother, man.
I'm gonna have to look him up. I have to look him up.
Man, please, if you can you please interview him, man? He deal with child support.
Okay, man. Right, we were speaking on child support not that long ago.
Huh?
No, I was gonna say we had a live where we were actually talking about that child support situation and stuff.
Oh man, if you can reach out, get in contact with Wasil Bay, you listen to his shit, I guarantee you gonna like him.
Okay. Matter of fact,
like him,
if you can,
probably listen to you on some real.
I was gonna say if you can, just I don't know if you can do it right now since you're on the phone, but just put up the information in the either the chat or the comment or the section or something.
Sure.
Look into that. Matter of fact, if you calling in Platinum Records, go ahead. We could add however many callers on here. I see it shows 7 people so far. And I appreciate the thumbs up. People taking their time out their life to, you know, call in and check in and speak on whatever you want to speak on. I make these lives for the people. I don't be trying to preach and not answer people's calls. Hold on a second.
Call from. To accept, press 1.
Hold on a second.
All right.
All right, Reed, what's going down, bro?
What's going on with you?
Hey, man, I was just trying to chime in with on the topic y'all already had going on. That's all. I was just trying to support the movement, man. So
All right.
You on the same thing.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I want to say the last time you was in here with Lisa Smith that took over.
With Lisa, I think.
Yeah.
Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lisa was talking.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I see the brother Malik. His call must have dropped. Hey, Malik, if you got time, just call back in, or if you got busy, I understand that too. But yeah, I appreciate you calling in, Platinum. What made you change? What made?
I had to change my name.
Oh, you had to change your name.
No, I just changed it because that's what I'm really on. Like Platinum Records is really gonna be like basically me just going platinum. Basically, like how you and Pimp Can do on y'all channel. To me, that's platinum quality content, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
You can't get that shit on cable. You can't even get that shit on DVD. Like y'all content really the rawest shit on the internet. Like that shit really was so raw when I first subscribed to your shit. I think back in like 2017, I want to say.
Yeah.
When I first, I found your channel by looking for the old videos. I don't know if you know Cross Country.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
See shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The internet don't want people to really see that shit, and that's the real deal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The professor will tell you that's the real deal. So shit like that. So one day I just got bored. I said, man, what a real nigga is that, man?
Right.
There's too many. You know what I'm saying? There's too many dry ass. There's too much dry ass, watered down bullshit. World star hip hop ass content. I need some real straight drop. I know this dude ain't lying. And I be down. My son just told me type Pimp Can. And I was just scrolling through his old shit. I remember seeing when he started the little professor class and he had the little live video. I was scrolling past all that. And I seen you. I'm like, what the fuck this dude? Like this ain't no old shit from like 07 and shit when Pimp C was alive.
Right.
So you know, I'm like, damn, what's this? You know what I'm saying? I ran across this. I'm like, hell nah, this got to be like the modern day motherfucking this like the modern day shit. Cross Country really to me, like y'all channel, y'all really got the modern day best of both worlds type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause the stories and the content y'all get is really one of a kind, bro. Like you can't just go ask any old body to tell you the shit PK be saying.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying?
Right.
And I know, like I told you, I know from personal word, because my cousin used to run with them and be at the players ball with them. Like I told you, I'm from Dallas.
Yeah.
You know, PK come down here all the time. He go to Big T and shit, fuck with them niggas in the cliff and shit. But just saying, I'm like firsthand know who this dude is. Like I know he not a joke. I done seen him leaving Big T and shit. So I'm like, yeah, this dude, he's square business. I can't wait to. Every time y'all drop an interview, I'll be like clicking that bitch before he even say like 30 views, bro. I be sending that shit to my home. I got one homeboy. He fuck with y'all. I had to put him on your channel because he didn't even know your channel was out there. He like, oh, okay, then. I told him to subscribe and shit. Because he be liking them. He be liking when you get PK on the line. I think he wanted me to tell you to ask him something too.
Yeah.
He wanted me to tell you to ask PK about ask Professor what did you do in society? Ask Professor Ken with his type of background. He wanted to know from a person like him with his kind of background. What do he say to these women, nowadays, like to the, what is his response to these women, don't want to submit? And I know the last caller was like, oh man, here go one of them kind of dudes. But see, the difference between me and them kind of dudes is I ain't got no problem with getting no girl. I really never had one. And I still see they flaws. But I don't think a lot of men feel that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got my channel called Mid-Town Radio. This radio, it's basically for what, like you just said, bro. I ain't even trying to be no YouTuber, bro. Just call in and tell your story.
Right.
Tell your story on how you got to where you at today, or why you choose the philosophy you chose today. That's all I'm trying to do, bro. I ain't even on YouTube, because what I'm trying to get dudes to talk about, like you just said recently to the last dude, they don't want us talking about this shit, bro. So every time you get up here and you start talking about that real deal, you know, shit that they don't want on TV for a reason.
Right.
Because they don't want you to figure it out. Yeah, like that shit. They gonna ban your YouTube. They gonna do all kinds of shit. Or you have trolls trying to put your name out and all that. See, I ain't with all that, bro. I'm really with the real movement. You know,
Right.
squad business, grown men, no kids, no games being played. But you know, everybody don't rock like that.
That's true. You see it more and more every day.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you do. You know what I'm saying? And you got the real deal. You ain't on her joking and playing and shit and trolling and fucking with people, and you got the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, cause that shit right there, bro. What you got, PK saying? That shit is missing out here in society, bro. Like feminism taking over, bro. And I'm not even saying that like, oh, I'm just a dude. Like I told you, I ain't a dude who hate women and that.
Right.
I just see they flaws. Besides they pussy, I still can see they flaws.
Right.
And I know a lot of dudes be like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? Some dudes know what I'm talking about, just might want to play dumb. But then the rest of these dudes like, yeah, I know what that nigga talking about. But, you know, I might just don't want to say nothing because my girl might not like it.
Right. So they,
yeah, there's a lot of that going on. The reason why I say that because I got homeboys right now, bro. Them dudes scared, man. These dudes scared, you know. And like when you like when I want to respond to you about the dude when you like, oh, all dudes, the women, the devil.
right.
Well, usually dudes who saying that, just kind of. I'm gonna be honest with you, Rick. Look, man, those dudes who sign up for what they sign up for, they don't know what they signing up for, and they really don't care. Because at the end of the day, most of these dudes are trying to get a little buzz real quick.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't trying to really, man, most of these dudes, when you just think about dudes in general, when they go out in public, and they go out to a bar, they go out to, different clubs and shit, and a dude look at her and be like, damn, that little bitch over there in the corner, she sure do look fine. You know, that little chick over there looking. When he's saying that, he's not saying this like, yeah, this gonna be a good mom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's gonna be a good mom for my kid. He ain't thinking like that, bro. So them dudes need to knock it off with all that. Oh man, I don't know what them dudes talking about. I'm a good dude. Man, that's bullshit, bro. You trying to hit just like any other dude.
Right.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
whether you kept it long term or not, then that's up to you.
Right.
But come on, man, just get back to the basics, man. Stick to the basics. You know what you was up for from the get go.
Right. Yeah,
You know what I'm
because
saying? That's why I changed my name, Reach the MGTOW, which is mean it's a real movement called men going their own way. But to me, my meaning, I'm gonna reword it and remix it to what I wanted, to how I feel. Is really men gaining their own wisdom.
okay.
If them initials make sense to you now.
Yeah.
And when I say gaining their own wisdom, I'm talking about what we talking about now.
Right.
We can talk about relationships. We can talk about politics. I'm not a one-trick pony, bro.
Right. And that's how it's supposed to be. But see, you know, it's so many constant distractions. It's like people pick one and then they run with it because it's like they get overload if they start thinking about other things. Well, I don't know about that, so I ain't gonna speak on that. I'll just, stick to what I think I know. And you're still doing that terribly wrong. So I mean, man, just kick back and get an OG, a real, because it is OGs, but not all OGs are created equal. Some are stuck on stupid. So really.
Yeah, it's a lot of old dummies too. It's a lot of old dummies. I see that now. This coming from a dude that's 29, going on 30. I see a lot of old dummies, and I'm like, damn, boy, you 55. I know I'm not gonna be like. I know I got more. I got the knowledge right now. How you get 55 and don't know this?
Right.
Yeah, how you 50 years old and don't know this?
I was gonna say, can you still see the comments?
Yeah, what it say?
Cadillac J just came in and he said, he's here, me and you, chopping it up,
Oh, he said he heard him talking MGTOW. Yeah, man. Just a little MGTOW knowledge and shit. It's really like I say, each dude got their own personal philosophy. I don't want to be the dude to be like, yeah, man, every dude need to follow like this.
No, but see, that's why we need more platforms like mine, like yours, where people could come in and actually powwow. Because we used to do that back in the day. We used to, we're moving like this. Oh man, we ain't moving like that. Or you going through that from her? I mean, think about it like this. I mean, even though it's a little smidget in a movie, it kind of resonates. This Poetic Justice, when they're at the gas station, and he said, yeah, I be giving her money and all that. And Pac like, man, you giving her money? That drunk ass bitch, I wouldn't be giving her nothing. I mean, because he's assessing the situation, people don't assess situations no more. And really, if this is your partner, you're gonna pull his coat or something like, man, she's working you, man. You don't see this? Come on. I mean, we need that.
Yeah, a lot of dudes be like that, man. They be stuck in that I call it the blue pill coma, because that's really what the name for it is. It's called the blue pill coma, where you got dudes who they don't see nothing wrong a woman did. She could be literally talking to 10 dudes behind your back, and you end up catching her, and you'll just forgive her and stay with her. Not because he not hurt no more, but because he like, shit, man. Like when you use that example, I can just say my best thing to say. When he say, man, you buying that shit for her? Well, man, you gotta look at what he looking at, man. This might be I don't know the next time I'm gonna get some down. I don't even know the next time I'm gonna get some pussy, bro. So I might have to go on and take her bullshit today, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And a lot of dudes sit and do that, whether they say it or not. That's what they doing. They might not want to admit it, bro. But a lot of dudes sitting and doing that, bro. They just like, look, bro, I ain't no telling when I'm gonna get laid again, bro. I ain't trying to be dry that long. Fuck it, bro. I'll take her bullshit and roll with it. I know it's full of shit. I really don't like it. If I find a girl better, I would roll with that. But I ain't got that going on right now. I'm stuck in between a rock and her right now. So fuck it. I'll take her bullshit.
Now let me answer. Let me answer a couple of these comments. We had Malik said he had a call on the other line. That's why he got out. Choice came in. He said, "Oh, what's up, fam?" And then Cadillac J just said, "Bro, you red pill? What do you mean by that, Cadillac?"
Yeah, like red pill to better myself though. It's not because like some red pill dudes, like I don't like using them titles because it's like it's categorizing shit. Like I don't want to be categorized because I'm using that philosophy, but I'm not just like, oh yeah, red pill. Like he just trying to like tell people, yeah, like you need to join this. Red pill is really like your own personal observation of saying what you tired of when it comes to women. The red pill with men is just men saying, I'm aware of they bullshit.
Right.
I might still date her, but I ain't going for her. As soon as she try that bullshit, I'm pulling the lifeline. You know what I'm saying? That's basically red pill. Red pill, because a lot of dudes be like, oh man, you a red pill dude, well then you don't like women. You hate women. No, red pill dude, they hate the shit women done did to them to make them feel the way they feel today. It don't mean he gay. It don't mean he don't want to fuck them no more. He don't want to be tied to him permanently or long term to where it's a headache, to where it's a hassle, to where it becomes, he end up losing more money than he gaining. You end up more shit getting destroyed than it is getting built. That's why red pill is just to keep you away from that. Red pill is just to keep you aware of that. When red pill is basically just saying we are aware of female nature. We are aware of the toxic shit that they can do. Because you heard them all the time talk about toxic masculinity. But how many shit you see on TV and the mainstream media talking about toxic femininity? You don't hear that. You only hear one way.
Right.
And so that's where red pill and MGTOW come in. That it's basically like we the offshoot and the offspring of the MRM or the MRA, the men's right movement or the men's right activism, which is basically the same shit. We fighting for men's rights. Men's with kids, men's without kids. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of dudes like, well, I ain't got kids, so he ain't talking to me. Nah, bro, you can get robbed by a chick too. I know good dudes who ain't got no kids. I mean, when I say rob, meaning manipulated.
Yeah. Now let me cause I'm about to add someone to the call, but Troy said, who's on the line with you, Reek? You could tell him.
Oh man, this MGTOW Radio, man. This you know, basically a philosopher, man. I'm one of them, basically one of the small percent. If you could say 90% of the women going one way, I'm in that 10%, bro. I'm not going with it. I'm not going for the gonocentrism. I'm not going for females taking over. Like, I'm not going for it, bro. It's fake. It's not real. Like, they selling an illusion, you know what I'm saying, to trick men. It's basically to con men out their money. Because they know once men pull their money and wallets away, all that bullshit got to go.
All right, let me throw in Cadillac real quick. What's going on, Cadillac?
Yo, Rick, what's up with you?
What's up?
It's cooler to staying out the lighter and staying out the way. I hear y'all. What y'all got going?
Hey, you see how he's speaking? I mean, I know you had that question about if you know what did the red mean, and I guess he broke it down to you. Matter of fact, let me say a few more things for y'all go on and speak. Hey Malik, shout out to you. I'm glad you came in there. I'm glad you got your lady listening. You know, she got to hear you on Too Cool to Con. Matter of fact, we chime it back in now. You had a question about what radio was saying, or I mean, break it. I mean, speak on what you wanted to add to it, Cadillac.
Radio. Yo. Radio, what's up?
What's going down, bro?
Cool to it, cool to it. Hey, you red tail or you MGTOW?
I'm both, bro. I mean, they go hand in hand. It's like peanut butter and jelly almost. Yeah.
But it's different too now. There's a couple differences in there.
No, it's like look, cause see, look, the thing, bro. It's like, see, MGTOW is really a personal philosophy. Men going their own way, but what led you to go your own way? Everybody don't have the same answer. So that's why I'm saying it like that. But the title is more like, hey, bro, when you see this title, you know what I'm on. But I don't want to be corny with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like, hey, bro, look at me, bro. I'm MGTOW. Like, look at me, bro. Like, no, I'm not saying it like that. I'm just putting that tag on it. So when you see that, you already know how I'm coming, basically. It's just basically like the NFL. If you see the Bengals logo or you see the Bengals helmet, you're going to say, damn, they look like they belong to their shit. You're going to say it belongs to their corporation, meaning they belong to the NFL. You ain't going to look at it and be like, oh, okay, so that's kind of how I'm doing. I'm just basically, it's basically like a car logo, bro. The logo is on the car, the emblem, the Benz emblem. It just lets you know it's a Benz. It don't mean shit, but they put that logo on them. When you see that logo, you know it's a Benz pulling up. It's like that. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own different model of Benz too. Everybody don't drive a Maybach. Everybody don't drive a 550. If you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. So you an NFL too?
Say what's that again?
I said you an NFL?
Hell no, bro. Nah, bro. Hell no. See, I'm glad you asked me that, bro. I'm glad you asked me that. That's what I'm trying to clear up here. See, that it's too much of that, bro, in a way. Like, it's too much of that confusion. Like, because I know what dudes been told. I know all the bad shit you done heard. Oh, man, that's them dudes that can't get no pussy. Oh, man, that's them dudes that can't get laid. Oh, man, them dudes can't get a girl. That's why they say, man, I done heard all that shit, bro. And I just laugh, bro. That shit funny to me. That I be sitting next to a girl when a nigga saying that shit. That shit be funny to me, but like, it just, you know, it just go to show you, though, how closed-minded, you know what I'm saying, we are as a whole. Like, it's going to show you, and it's not my fault. Society, TV, media, that shit all play a part, bro. Like, the movies you watch, the music you listen to, it's in your music, it's in your, you can't miss it, bro. Everybody got a phone, everybody on their phone. So, you know, I mean, you can't get around it, bro. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying right now, to clear that up. Like, that's not what that is.
Now go ahead, Cadillac.
So what makes you a MGTOW? What would make you be MGTOW?
What made me MGTOW, bro? I just kept on dealing with women, bro. And then I kept looking at other dudes that I knew that they ain't had nothing to do with it. It didn't hurt me, and it made me no difference whether he did or not. They was getting fucked over. Dudes are like living like on this slave plantation. Like I feel like I'm the only dude who got a girlfriend who got my own freedom. Like tomorrow morning or shit, I'm gonna get up, you know, smoke a blunt and shit, go watch some football. Man, I can't find dudes on these days because their girl won't let them come out and watch football. Like that shit is weak, bro. Like your girl don't let you watch football. Like, bro, you can't even come outside, bro. Like look, okay, watch this, bro. Let me use a real life example. I'm from Dallas, right? Cowboys come on tomorrow. These niggas can't come outside when the Cowboys game go on. He gotta get back home to his girl, boy. And he better not be 20 minutes late. Nigga, them Cowboys ain't on no more. What the fuck you doing? You gotta get your ass, like, that's what I mean, bro. Like, I'm saying, God damn. Like, I realized it got so bad, bro. I said, oh, making niggas saying, oh, they used to make fun of me. Remember, back in the day, and still to this day, people will make fun of you, dog. They try to shame you if you ain't got no girl. I find that to be funny because I ain't never had that problem not getting a girl, but I still find that shit to be funny that you were trying to shame another dude because he might not necessarily be trying to pursue no girl, but he trying to pursue his goals and career and shit. That's what MGTOW really is. It's self-improvement for men only. It ain't to self-improve your girl. It ain't to self-improve you in your relationship. No, it's just you as an individual by yourself. How you came to your girl before you met her. That's what this is about. But a lot of
you can't.
Wait a second. Let me answer. Or not answer. Speak on some of the comments. Now, Game Wise said that what y'all's bringing up is misunderstood. Radio speaking the truth, but then Choice came in and said, "I'm listening." But so I guess you got some people just like Cadillac, kind of like I don't know. I mean, I'm new to this topic y'all talking about. I ain't heard about it, so y'all kind of put me up on game. Me being 4'5", I ain't heard what you talking about and broke down in this way. So I'm just sitting back listening to what y'all saying. But what you got to add to it, Cadillac?
I got one question. How can you have a girl? How can you say I got a girl, but I'm mixing?
Because I'm still going my own way. She gonna come with me if she ain't. That's how it works. And that's how every man. That's how the way of society was set in the beginning of time anyway, bro. If you go back, men rule. Men still to this day run this nation you live in right now. Men control what's going on. If men go on strike, you fucked. You ain't getting no food. If men go on strike right now, you ain't getting no gas. You ain't gonna be able to go nowhere because he quit bringing the gas. That man said he ain't driving that gas to your town. It's gone, bro. Hey, when men go on strike, ain't no more business getting billed. Who you think doing the construction work? You gotta pay attention, bro. Besides what you being told and what the smoke screens they put in your face. See, the propaganda is real and the indoctrination is real. And all that shit really works, bro. If you don't know put it like this. People say, oh, it don't work on me. It work on you if you don't see it coming. It work on you if your mama, your daddy, your granny, everything you were bred and raised on did it to you. Yeah, it work on you. You might not think it worked on you, but it worked on you. You unconscious to it. That's how long they done put you to sleep with it. You've been doing this so long. That's how it works, bro. I'm speaking from a dude who was green to this shit. I was green to women talking to 18 different dudes on social media. I was green to this shit, bro. I'm speaking from a perspective of I seen when I didn't know what was going on. Nigga, I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm shocked. Like that's why I'm saying this to you. I'm not saying this to you as in a way of I'm giving you a personal hint that I can give you factual facts too. Government facts the reason why you can go this way too. Like for example, if you married right now, if you got a divorce, go ahead.
Not to cut you off. If I was to say I was big time, I wouldn't say I got no girl.
Why not? Why not? You can have a girl. It's not saying you can't not have a girl. See, that's what I'm trying to say to you, bro. Like it's not over. Dudes are over exaggerating. The dudes that they didn't heard the content from is probably a dude who just trying to adopt it and he ain't really following it in real life. He's just saying it because his partner said he may need to do it. His partner made fun of him, ashamed him into doing it. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Like men gaining their own wisdom, men going their own way. It's multiple definitions, bro.
MGTOW is different.
Well, I'm gonna speak on the MGTOW that you know of and we talking about that you trying to speak about. MGTOW men going their own way. That's just a man saying, but the majority. Look, the reason why men are saying they're going their own way, you gotta understand something, bro. 85% of men right now not going their own way, bro. They do what they girls say. I ain't saying you. When I say do what your girls say, I don't mean like she your boot camp sergeant. Now a lot of these dudes do, but what I'm saying is the other dudes who not. They still doing what you catering to her, bro. Most men get married because their girl want to get married, not because of him. He don't give a fuck about the wedding, really. But she do. She gonna pressure you to do it. You kind of got to do it, or you letting your girl down. You get it?
So do you got an old lady?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
That's purple pill. That ain't MGTOW or real.
No, I get what you're saying. Nah, that's not really. But I'm not purple pill though, bro. I'm still going my own way. She want to be what I got going on. I'm not following her. I'm not stopping my life to cater to her. I'm not losing money because of her. You see what I'm saying? Like these dudes are not gaining nothing. MGTOW is for self-improvement. If you're not self-improvement, it's not MGTOW. It's no way. Now red pill is just. You just saying, fuck this bitch, I'm mad at the old, I ain't gonna let her fuck over me no more.
No, I wouldn't say that.
A lot of them dudes they still go back to women.
I wouldn't say that either, man. You said red pill, they fuck these bitches. I wouldn't say that either,
Nah, bro, I said it's called red pill rage. That's called red pill rage.
Yeah.
Yeah. real still rage. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Like, you can rage still and still be wanting a girl. Like, just cause, see, here's the thing, bro. It's almost like they saying, well, you can't be with no girl and then say you married to her. It's almost like you saying you can't have your nuts and be with a girl, bro. That's almost kind of how it sounds. I'm not dissing you. I'm saying when I heard, not just you, I'm saying in general, when I heard other people saying that too, I'm like, what is this nigga saying? What is he trying to say? You trying to say that it's no way that I can be with a girl and still do this? That's bullshit, nigga. Like, my girl, look at that. That's what I'm saying, though. Nah, that's not true, bro. It depends on that girl. If you got a girl that's
radio. Let's wait.
You don't need her no way. What? You got a girl that's scared of you, self-improving yourself. You don't need her, bro. She not no good for you. She wants you.
I'm just saying, if I was MGTOW, I ain't MGTOW, you know what I'm saying? But if I was saying I was MGTOW, I'm not claiming no thing or nothing. I'm getting straight to it. If I'm purple pill, then I'll say I'm in a relationship. But like you said, red pill race, that's one thing. MGTOW, that's one thing. Purple pill, that's what you talking about.
But MGTOW ain't just that. See, you put MGTOW in this box that they don't deal with women. That's not true, bro. If anyone of them say that, they lying, bro. Well, what are you hitting to? What are you hitting to by saying can't? What do you mean by can't? I'm trying to understand you better.
Are you saying you MGTOW, but you in a relationship?
Yeah.
Then you purple pill. That's not MGTOW.
That's the both. MGTOW don't just mean MGTOW dudes are in relationships. They just not doing. They not get. Look, bro. Look, here's the thing.
You might
MGTOW main base. No, bro. Let me educate you some more. Let me give you some facts. Let me give you two stats. Let me debunk you with these two stats right here. MGTOW, bro, is saying that I'm not going. When I go MGTOW, once I go MGTOW, I'm not getting married. That's guaranteed. I'm not getting no girl pregnant. That's guaranteed. That's what MGTOW. That's the main two. That's the. You get it? That's the big call. You can go from there, from off of that. You can do what you want to do. Like I said, each man got his own personal philosophy and
so that's what you're doing, right?
You deal with
what you're doing? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah,
you're not getting married? You're not getting them pregnant?
No, yeah, I'm saying after I already had my kids and I went MGTOW, I'm not doing. I ain't got no more kids. Because I went MGTOW. You see what I'm saying? I'm following a philosophy, bro. I'm following a philosophy. See, if I would have knew this philosophy before then I wouldn't have no kids. But see, I learned this philosophy. I came across this philosophy and this knowledge after the fact. You get it? It's kind of like the dude who, like me, who get on child support. You like, damn, I fucked up and got this one bitch. I fucked up with this one bitch. I got you.
Wait. Radio, your phone's breaking up.
Oh, no, I feel you. I got you now. I was just trying to check you out.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of the people saying, yeah. That's all.
I was just trying to ask. Oh man, I wanted to get it, but I got to go though because I got to get back to it. I wanted to hear you, but I hate you.
Okay. All right.
I made y'all back, Reed.
All right. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, that was Cadillac J Just, and
I already Cadillac J.
Yeah.
Shout out to Game Wise too, man. I say Game Wise. Game Wise feel what I'm saying. Game Wise, no, I ain't making it up. I'm just giving them, you know what I'm saying, the base core of it. The base core of it's basically a philosophy for men to follow, I should say.
Okay.
It's not even really a clique or a crew, or you got to be an official member like you a Freemason or something, or this Boy Scout club or something. You see what I mean earlier about what I was saying that Reese? I was saying I don't want to sound corny with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it sound corny, like it's some Boy Scout group. It ain't that. Any man that got cheated on can say, man, you know what? That was it. Tomorrow I'm following MGTOW philosophy. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing impossible, bro. Any man can do that. You know what I'm saying? That's good. You're good for him. He will see the difference himself.
Right.
I don't even have to tell him nothing. He'll see he have more money to himself. He will see now that he have, you see what I'm saying? So that's what I was trying to explain to bro was.
Yeah, Cadillac J Just.
What I was trying to say to Cadillac was, if I got a girl that's on my page and she working with me, I don't have to do
apply these hard laws, because these are really hard philosophies to avoid the bullshit that's out there, bro. Like I say, it ain't for, if you a man who married, you got a nice girl, and you and your girl good, you can still be a married man. You can still have that same base core rule about yourself. You know
Yeah, matter of fact, I was gonna say turn down your thing in the background because I could hear the echo a little bit. I was gonna say, Choice said, I'm gonna get married so my girl knows it's official.
He said he get married to know it's
No, he said I'm gonna get married so my girl knows it's official. I guess that's when you're talking about, you get married because your girl forces you. He's basically saying I'm gonna get married so my girl knows it's official. Is where he's coming from.
He said he getting married until his girl knows it's official, or
he said he's gonna get married so she knows it's official. That's what he's saying.
Oh, okay then. Oh, okay. But here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. I look at it like this. If you get married and y'all plan to be with each other for the rest of your life, go on ahead, bro. I'm not mad at that. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm still speaking from a MGTOW point of view. If that's what you know for certain in your heart, she know you feel that you gonna be with this woman, for the rest of your life, then that's what that is. Do that then, bro. If that's what makes you happy, I'm not against that. See, I don't want to sound like I'm one of them dudes who I'm against the marriage, but I'm against marriage for the part of the dark side of it, so to speak. It's not to say if somebody else happy, then I need to go point and say, hey, you need to stop too. You should do. No, I'm not doing that, bro. That's wrong. And then people gonna say, well, you just saying that because you mad. You just saying that because you bitter because you ain't getting married. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, Cadillac J just is chiming in on the chat. He said he's saying get a prenup. So is that what you're saying? What Cadillac J just is assessing that you're saying?
Me saying about a prenup?
Yeah.
Man, I look at it like this, bro. If you got to do that, don't even do it. Like, basically what I'm saying, I hate to say it like that, and y'all probably like, what the fuck? But really what I'm saying is, if you don't have the all the way full trust, if you got to feel like you got to do, like, if you don't marry her going into this, like, man, I ain't worried about none of that, I know for certain, don't do it. Don't do it. That's the only reason why I'm saying, from the philosophy of what I'm saying, because the reason why I'm saying don't do it, watch this though. It's not because I'm saying I don't want him. No, the laws are against men. In today's stat, 70% of men are getting divorced by women. 30% of men are divorcing women. I'll let y'all weigh them balance beings. I'll let y'all weigh them scales out. 70% of women are initiating divorce today, modern day, social media era. Not in the 50s. This stat don't count for men. Back then, people who got married, they stayed married. They died together. For real.
True.
To death do them apart. For real. To death do them apart. For real. Like, the reason why I'm saying that is because people are not, I don't think today most people that's in their 20s and 30s that serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't believe that they serious like that about it. I don't think they serious. I look at it like this. Only women, I feel like women want to get married to a man that they know, that, you know what I'm saying, they know for sure they're going to be able to keep, like, they're going to be able to benefit from in the long run. No woman want to get married to a man that she don't feel like she can get benefit from in the long haul, meaning the next 10 to 5, the next 15 years. She don't feel like she can gain anything from that 5. She's not going to marry you no way. So you can pretty much just tell, nah, I wouldn't get no prenup, bro. Like, I wouldn't even, bro, look, I wouldn't marry nobody, bro, if I don't feel like she gonna die with me because she really gonna die with me. She wanna die with me. And I ain't getting married.
Now tell me this, Brother Elder. Let's. I mean, I know this is hypotheticals, but it could be someone in this particular situation. Now, what if, say, you were in a wheelchair, or say you got into a wheelchair, meaning you're paraplegic. If you got this woman that's on your side, would you lock her down and marry her then? If she was gonna assist you and help you and aid you in the being there for you, or would you just keep the same philosophy?
Nah, I keep my same philosophy, but I would be loyal to her though. You get it? Like I'm still a loyal person. I'm showing her I'm a loyal person. Fuck my philosophy. I'm a loyal person to you because you were a loyal person back to me. I'm just gonna keep it simple. See, I'm gonna drop all the titles and just get back to humanity. Let's just get back to humanity first, because I think the titles and all that's kind of like a smoke screen. I'm really using this. I'm using this to say that title really, but what's behind this title is really what I'm saying is I ain't marrying her if I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, that she really won't. But like you said though, if she helping me while I'm down, she showing she loyal to me. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what is wrong with common law marriage. Like, do people not know that exists there? Like, if you live with a girl, if you with her every day, you with your girl or your kid every day, you a married man anyway.
I understand that, but in certain states they don't honor that. And I look at it like this. Think about it like this: marriage is another form of business. Just like say if you got a partner and y'all both good at selling cars, so you be like, man, we need to just formulate this business, and we could both be selling cars. You good at catching the joints. I'm good at putting them together, but we both are good sellers. Why don't we join our forces and make this business? Now you can just have it where y'all kind of he do that a little bit and you do that a little bit, and but when you come together as one force, you get more benefits than when you're kind of apart. That's why people get married, if they choose to do that.
All right, then, bro. All right, well, now, let me bust y'all across the head with something that's gonna throw y'all off. But please listen close to what I'm saying here, because I heard this like 2 weeks ago, and it kind of rubbed me up at first. I'm like, what? Then I thought about what they were saying. It made sense, but it's just like it's almost like a 2% chance. So that's why I'm bringing this up to say you ain't gonna hear this probably again. But using MGTOW philosophy, I heard something with these dudes in Canada where they had basically 2 MGTOW brotherhood dudes, and it's basically like me and Reed saying, "Hey, Reed, I'm gonna marry you, bro." But they got to know we just gotta pretend like we live together. We might not never see each other, but on paper we're married because we.
Wait, slow that up. Don't. I don't want to be put in that type of thought. You can use anybody else. Matter of fact.
Bro, watch this though. Watch this. Look what I'm saying. Look what I'm saying. Me and my cousin can go do this because they can't prove that I can use my cousin. I just need to use the name. It's for monetary gain, though, bro. Like you said, them benefits and that monetary gain, that's what we both in it for. We both gonna go half in on this project, just like we would both go half on something on the street. It's the same game. We just doing it through the state, through the legal system, because since the system is playing these cards a certain way, we just learn how to. Well, we still got a weak hand, but we gonna rig the game, though. That's what we basically saying. We gonna rig their game and twist their game back around.
I understand, but think about it like this. Let's put in a terminology where people can kind of resonate with more. Think about people that get food stamps. We always know it'd be people around the 1st of the month or the 15th that be out in front of the grocery store. Why? Because they got stamps. They know they can get actual cash dollars, not the full amount that comes with getting it, but they'll get some portion if they get someone that wants to, get some food going into that particular grocery store. Am I right?
Yeah. You right. That's exactly what they're doing.
But I understand you saying, certain people.
You know what I'm saying, Reed? Like, I like, because a lot of dudes gonna be like, whoa. Hold on, partner. We don't have to never see each other doing this. This is a state paperwork move. Like you said, this is a business move, partner. This is not what, a lot of dudes be like, oh, hell no, you homo wrong. No, partner, this is not what we doing here. That's what it's going to sound like to you if you got a corrupt, media control mind. But if I tell you what my secret was, and I tell you that me and my brother basically just agreed to the same thing so we both can win, the extra game at the end, then, that's what they did. Now, I heard a dude now, that here's the thing with this. You got to get a dude to want to agree to do this with you. And that's the problem. Most dudes, you ain't going to get you ain't going to get your partner to be like, yeah, I'm going to agree to that, bro. Like, they not going to agree. So that's the thing. That's why I said it's a 2% chance to happen. But I heard of this story before, some 2 dudes in Minnesota that actually did this. And
I say something that because I don't like using that kind of. I know what you're saying because matter of fact, was it Adam Sandler had a movie like that? They were firemen and they did that. I know it's stuff that goes on
they
like
did
that.
that in the movie? Oh, okay, then I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, but one that resonates more, I want to say, it's a Somali representative. Matter of fact, out of Minnesota, they said she married her brother for him to come here or whatever like that. I've heard of that before. I mean,
Yeah, wow, he was an immigrant.
Yeah.
Was an immigrant, and she had to get married so he can get a green card.
Right.
Shit like that.
Right.
You see, because the card, because the way the system and the state got the game set up, MGTOW is basically saying we just gonna maneuver through this, but not the traditional way. So a lot of dudes are like, what the hell is he doing? Because I'm not doing what 80%, 90% doing. So I'm not moving like that no more because y'all gotta understand something. That shit you moving through, they said go through, is already rigged against you. So now we saying, oh, it's rigged against me. Okay, I'm not. Okay, well, if you're gonna make me play, or if I do play, I'm playing like this. That's all MGTOW basically saying. When I do deal with women, I'm gonna deal with them on my time. I'm gonna deal with them when I feel like it. I'm not letting her drop off her problems on me. I'm not letting her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Nah. This gonna be on my calendar. If I ain't liking the way, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't liking whatever, you know what I'm saying? That it's up to me to just press this button and turn it on. That's how MGTOW is. The average, but most dudes, they gonna be like, oh, that's too harsh. That's too hard. But the female gonna do you like that. So it's like, which one is it? You want her to do you like that? Because she gonna start to feel like, well, then you cheat. You know what I'm saying? You cheating on me. So a lot of dudes gonna be like, oh, well, nah, I ain't gonna move like that because she gonna get, my girl gonna get mad at it. But it's really not even, it's really more to say the laws more made this group more than the women did. But the women using the laws against the men. So since the laws are rigged against the men and the women know it, then this stuff like red pill, MGTOW, that's where this stuff comes from.
I look at it like this. This is all we're all on a chessboard, and we're all different pieces. Someone else is playing us from afar.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know you could say, yeah, the woman did this, or women could say the man did this, but how it's structured, we gotta go off of this is how certain things are structured. It's people that's profiting off us, not us. But people, just think about it like this: it's a stop sign in every city you go to. That stop sign is there for money. They say it's there for, hey, so you don't cause a traffic accident. But let a police officer see you run that. Someone's getting paid. Matter of fact, a lot of people's getting paid. The police officer, the state, the county, they're getting paid. Your insurance, if you have insurance, that's going up, so they're getting paid. So there's a lot of people that's getting paid out of these certain things that they have established, and written into their law books. If you don't understand how it's set up, you know what I'm saying? I understand how you saying it's what y'all was talking about, this red pill, blue pill. I ain't never heard any of this. So y'all's put me up on some terminologies I ain't really familiar with, but how you started saying, we gotta pretend we're this, and that is beyond me.
Put it like this, too. Put it like this, cause I'm gonna make it sound more simple for you. Red pill is really more what PK was doing back in the game. That was all on his time. He wasn't going. He wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't. You see what I mean? Like it was more like basically like, hey, China Talk just said it. It's this group. They escaped the matrix. That's what this is. That's what for everybody who's still stuck in it gonna be like, what the hell is he talking about? Or not saying what the hell is he talking about. They're gonna be mad saying, oh, that sounds crazy. It sounds ridiculous. But they're not calling the laws that's made ridiculous. They're not calling, like you said, the hidden hand that's benefiting off of it ridiculous.
Right.
You're not calling them out. You're just saying that what we saying, we dodging the bullet, we dodging the rigging. We're trying to beat the rigging. And you calling us stupid for trying to beat the matrix, for at least escaping the matrix. For trying to beat the rigging, that's how basically I take it when people say that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I understand the matrix. I just didn't notice this new terminology that is put on top of it.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's basically just to simplify it. So these dudes left, like we get it. Like we get what's going on. Like we get how certain things are being controlled through all kind of ways. Propaganda, media, news, all this different stuff, music, like I said, movies. So it's easy. It's easy to get hypnotized and get lost in it because you I mean, like I say, I mean, after so many Tyler Perry movies, after so many, like you will start to be like, man, this is how. But think about how dudes like this get money though. Like he knows what the benefit, he knows what to put, he knows what you've seen in real life, he knows what you went through in your real life. So when I put this on the screen, you automatically relate to me. Like it's easy, if you know what I mean. Like,
right.
It's real easy. You see what I'm saying? Like I know once I put it like this, Reed. Once I feed you, so once I raise you up on something, you can't tell me now that you're wrong. You don't like it. You see what I'm saying? I know you like it. I raised you on this. I watched you, and that's kind of what they doing. They know you like it because we done put it in your music, your movies, your TV shows, your everything.
I understand what you're saying with that, but you know, you can't wake up to the programming like, man, I'm not feeling none of this. It maybe one day it felt like I liked it this, but I'm not feeling it no more. It got to be something else.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. That's basically them. That's what the rage is. And what the dude was saying earlier, Cadillac was saying earlier, the red pill rage. That's what red pill rage is basically saying. Is that the dude when they going red pill, we get it. We raging because we mad because we get the shit fucked up. But now that we understand it, you understand that the rest of these people don't get it. So it's kind of like you're gonna be on the island, and really you're gonna start to seem crazy, and you're gonna sound crazy because you're on the island now. You have removed yourself. Like you said, you woke up. Once you wake up from the programming, the people who still in the programming, they can't hear you. There's no way they can hear you. They don't get it.
I hear what you're saying, but from what I could kind of grasp from Cadillac, you know, he was basically saying you were something else because, you know, essentially you align with one particular thing. So you're saying it's a portion where you could kind of straddle?
What he's trying to do is say, I'm red pill and blue pill mixed together, which makes purple pill. But the reason why I'm telling him no, that's false, because I'm not blue pill. See, blue pill philosophy is men just letting women tell them what to do. They do whatever women say. They agree with whatever women say. They never tell women. They never see women as wrong. That's what blue pill is. I see women as wrong, and I'm telling you why I'm calling they false up. That's what I'm doing. So,
okay, now tell me this. I know you're telling me that. Okay, then what's the definition of
how can I be blue pill and I'm telling you that I see that they blue pill dudes don't get it. That's what I'm trying to tell him.
But tell me this. What's the definition of purple then?
Purple, that's what I'm saying. He basically saying I'm half and half. He's saying I'm blue and red. But I'm trying to tell him, how can I be any blue when blue don't know this, what I'm saying to y'all now? Blue don't know this. A blue pill dude will never say what I'm saying. First of all, he'll be too scared to lose his girlfriend to say this to y'all. That's first thing.
I look at let me put it in simpler terminology. Think about it like this. What you're saying, you know, I put it in a terminology. Okay, say Clark Kent. You know who Clark Kent is, but you also know who Superman is. So you're saying Clark Kent can't be Superman?
That's kind of like a different analogy, though, from what he was trying to say. Like he's trying to say.
Because remember, Clark Kent plays a role like he's square and he doesn't know, but he actually got superpowers. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's like a mercenary almost, if you think about it. You know, a mercenary is somebody that sits dormant, but they're actually a killer. But they play the role of an everyday Joe.
But I mean, you can say that about Spider-Man then. I mean, because he's Peter Parker, and when you see him when he go to school and stuff, and he pretend like he not the guy that just swung with that web, but that was. So I mean, that's kind of like different. That's why I say that. Like, I'm saying this from a different standpoint of like the definitions don't mean the same thing. What he trying to mix the two, and I'm trying to tell him how can that mix when blue pill dudes don't know what I'm saying. So purple pill dudes. Purple pill, he trying to sound purple pill, which is basically dudes who they understand red pill knowledge, but they still engage in blue pill activities, or still got a blue pill mentality.
So wait, you just said it right there. You said you said activities. So if you engage in activities, doesn't that mean you fall under a line? What could assume being like that?
No, not really, because blue pill dudes want to be with the women. They want to marry the women. They want to make them their wife. lives. They want to. That's what I'm trying to tell him. When these dudes, this is what they're trying to do. That's what blue pill. Blue pill. See, he got a blurred vision of blue pill. So he don't. That's why he said that. That's why I was saying that. That's why I was trying to break it to him. That's not what I was saying. Blue pill is them dudes. Blue pill is the dudes who saying, look, I want to be married to her. I want to say, I don't see no wrong in what she's doing. I don't care about her flaws. I still want to do it. That's what a blue pill. They call them blue pill beta males, but I don't really like to use that word. I just say they just blue pill because blue pill is basically those dudes. They don't see no wrong in women. They will get mad at you if you put it like this. If I told one dude. Well, let me give him a real example, a real life example of a blue pill dude. I told this one dude about my brother-in-law. He got a brother. His brother is on child. His brother got put on child support by his girl. He owned a Taco Bell franchise. He owned it. So like he the boss and stuff. So I guess he make a decent little bread or whatever. She gets mad, leaves him, put him on child support. He didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't cheat on her. He wasn't married to her, but they was living together until the kids turned 12. She just up and left and wanted her own money and left. She just wanted her own money and didn't want to be with him with it. So she took the money from him and just left. I told him about it. He said, well, the dude wasn't taking care of his kids. That's what blue pill means. The dude don't see nothing wrong in what the woman did. He didn't see no flaw in nothing she did. He just blamed it straight on the dude. He said it was the dude's fault. It's like, I don't know if y'all used to watch. I'm pretty sure y'all are unfamiliar with it. Cheating. The dude get caught. The dude catch his girl on cheating. The girl replied, he said, why you cheating on me? She said, because you were always at work. And you know, there's dudes out here who will be like, well, you should have had another job. You should have had another. That's what a blue pill dude is, bro. They're like, I would not say no. You will never hear me say, what the fuck? Like, I swear to God, I heard men say this. Other men say this to other men. He said, well, you should have been at home more. How the fuck the man had to work a 12-hour shift? Like, what the fuck? Like, I heard this said to other men, and I just dropped my head. I said, how can a man say that to another man? How could you call yourself a man then if you saying this to another man, saying that, well, you should have. The girl said, I cheated on you because you was always at work. This dude didn't see nothing wrong with this woman. He didn't he didn't say, damn, that's messed up what she did. He didn't even say that. He just said, well, he should have been at home more. That's what blue pill means. That's all I'm trying to explain to Cadillac. I'm not blind like that. Come on, bro. Like, stop. That's why I was trying to tell him, like, no, like, at the end of the day, no. But that don't mean you can't. He was like, well, you are incel are dudes who can't get laid, just in case you didn't know. He said, am I incel? That's the dude who can't get laid. That's all they say about dudes who use the red pill niggas. That don't mean that. It's a whole bunch of dudes right now. My boy Darius do knowledge every day. He do it like 2 twice a week. I mean, and he laughs. Every time a dudes come tell him, he just laughs at him like, bro, like he don't care about that. He's a single dude. You know what I'm saying? He just laughs. He get a girl. He can go on a date and get laid with a girl when he feel like it. But he ain't married. He got 2 girls. He got 2 little girls there with him. But he not engaging into. You see what I'm saying? Like he don't have no woman there. Like he not engaging into what the average dude is maybe trying to pursue. That's what I'm trying to say here. You see what I'm saying? He probably like, oh, how he. Yes, that's how he's not engaging into the activity that like dude was saying. He gonna get married, so he don't mind. But I ain't knocking him. I'm just saying he's not trying to do this. They making it clear we're not going this route.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, it's different things that different brothers want out of life. You got to look at it like that.
But hey, like I say, you ain't worried about your woman divorce raping you. That's what the term's called, divorce rape, where they take you to court, clean you out. They just call it divorce rape. That's the term they use, or the lingo they use for it. Divorce rape. If you're not worried about getting divorce raped by a woman, hey man, I'm not telling you don't do it. I'm not telling you don't do it. If you're not worried about that, if you don't have no kind of fear of that, don't do it. Man, I mean, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. I'm just saying the reason why I was saying it because I've seen dudes and no dudes. You know what I'm saying, personally, that they not going to go that route because they don't want, they fear that. You know
so tell me this, you think your environment makes your influence be a certain way one or the other?
Yeah, hell yeah. It's definitely it's your family structure, how your family raised you, and what they believe. Like for example, me and my own pops don't see eye to eye because he's the blue pill traditional dude. He's trying to get married. He won't, he don't really, you know what I'm saying? He want to be married and have children. Both of them. He want to do what be Al Bundy or whatever. The American dad. He believed in taking that route. And he trained me to take that route. Like most dudes get brought up when you're young, be nice to women, cater to women, basically cater to women. That's what society is. That's what society is doing now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what society is doing now. That's what's basically going on. This is like. He taking that route, so he don't see eye to eye with me because I'm telling him like, nah, pop, like even my own pop has been took to court and had, paperwork put the state, a woman put the state on him, which is my own mom, put the state on my own dad. So I'm looking at this, but I'm a kid though. I don't know what's going on. Now I'm a grown man. I speak for myself. Looking at it, I can speak for both sides and say, well, both sides was wrong. I ain't picking no side.
True.
Because I can see what both sides had did wrong. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you raised a certain way, you do what you told for the most part.
Right. But with you saying that helps.
But what I'm trying to show you is that's how most men get led into that pit, though. That's how most men get led into that snake pit, so to say. That's how most men fall their leg into that tarantula hole, so to say. That's what I'm trying to show you here, Reed. That's how deep it is. It's not bad what they teaching you.
No, I'm not saying that. But let me say this. Mm-hmm. Now, you came up in that type of situation. So in being that situation, you see it for what wrongs could be had on either side, and you figure I don't want to go that kind of route because I don't want to go through that.
Yeah, I don't want to take that route.
Right,
yeah,
but look at it like this. If the situation wasn't like that, let's say if it was strong bond like a mug, and things didn't go the way that life goes, in your life. If they went a different way, you might be more prone to follow the other. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying.
Right, I agree with that. Because I feel like that, Reed. That's what I'm saying to you. Like, if you a man who been put on child support, you gonna feel some kind of way about women who do it.
Right.
If you a man who never had this, if your woman didn't do this to you, then you gonna be like, what the hell is this dude talking about?
Right.
Like that.
Or like this. Think about this. Even for females, if it's a female that been molested, she's gonna feel different than one that hasn't. She be like, I don't know where you're coming from because that never happened to me.
Bingo. She don't know what you're talking about. She don't know. She really can't relate to you. Yeah, that's right. She can relate to me and her homegirl. She can relate to her other female. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say to you. It's more like that. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like if you a dude that never been cheated on,
right?
Come telling you, man, my girl just cheated on me. You gonna get away from me with all that, man. You just mad at me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be like, what the hell is this dude talking about? This ain't never happened to me. So yeah, it's just basically like that, bro. It's kind of like this. It's to each his own. That's why I was trying to tell him, like, it's kind of like more personal philosophy. I don't want to tell you should follow this route. Ain't nothing happen to you for you to feel like that, bro. You might not feel like I feel.
Right.
So, you see what I'm saying? I'll be wrong. I'll be a hypocrite for trying to tell him, or a false prophet for trying to tell him, you need to go this route. I don't know this man personal right pattern,
Right, but like I said, when you get down to the nitty gritty of someone's story, you can kind of tell, like, okay, this is why you're coming at it like this. I mean, it's a rare occasion where someone, may have everything like going for them, and they just straight flip and go the opposite way that they didn't have really nothing to show them why they should go an opposite way. Like, why are you doing that? You just flipped out of the blue. I mean, everything was aligning. You just said skip it. Like, your parents was together. You just decided not to go to school. They was gonna pay for school, but you just figured. The thing about it like this, you got those people that ain't never been in the hood. They done grown up in the suburbs, and they done had a good life, but they want to go to the hood and act like they the streets when they really the sidewalk. And I'm like, why you want to go to the streets when you've been in the lovely suburbs having it like people probably in the inner city probably would love to have it. I mean,
yeah, they love it. Yeah, And that's what's really going on. Yeah, it's basically kind of like that. Yeah, it's like you got people want to be, you know what I'm saying, then try to go the route they really don't fit them. You know, basically forcing it. And that's why I was saying what I was saying. You read the say you got to undo them patterns that the way that they told you, because they paved the pattern for you to walk down already. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's how I started to look at it. Like you know, and that's up to you. Do you still want to take this same route that you seen all these other dudes go down? And you seen how a lot of them turned out. Then you got a lot of older dudes who like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, I'm cool like this. I'm stuck and set like I am, and I'm fine like this.
True.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Now, Street Rich TV, you said, "Oh, Maine. Okay, hey, I got the hotline. If you want to call in, add what you want to add to the situation."
I want to hear what Street Rich got to say. What channel Choice and Bill?
Choice hasn't said nothing in a while. Are you still there, Choice? I know it's showing people still here. I mean, we've been kind of powwowing, and you know, Cadillac came in, and Malik came in, and I think Williams is probably still letting his phone charge up. But if anybody got anything to add on this particular topic, or if you want to steer it in a different direction, you could do that too. Okay, Gang Wise said he's just listening.
Yeah, Gang Wise in the cut. Yeah, Gang Wise up in here, man. Gang Wise, no, I ain't checking, making us no job.
No, I wouldn't say that. I never heard the perspective, so y'all speaking on.
I ain't saying that. I know you cool, Rick. I ain't saying that like that. I was just saying, you know, I was just trying to make it clear. I was trying to, clear it up. You know what I mean? So it won't be no like. I didn't want to make it vague. So we trying to explain something to y'all. Y'all like, what the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to make it clear it up for you. That's all.
So have you caught any almost to change gears? You caught any of the past live streams or past posts I put up?
No, you was live like the other day. I didn't see it though. I don't think. I think I seen that. I ain't seen it. What Street Rich said. I had seen it. The last second Ken you had did.
Yeah, I just dropped that earlier today. That was around 12. But the one with me, I might work on something tonight for maybe something to post probably tomorrow. So I might post the Lions Den either late tonight or sometime tomorrow.
All right.
So be looking out for that. Matter of fact, anybody that's in here, that interview I did with Canary Diamond and DeLeo Giovanni Solomon, the movie She Get the Money, that is out right now. Matter of fact, if you go to that particular interview, if you go through the description, it's a link to go right directly to the movie so you can watch the movie. You know, I recommend you watching it. It'll be I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah, because
speaking of interviews, Reed, that's what I want to say to you. I don't want to ask you this about like a Europe. Is there any kind of way you can get Bishop Dunn on the phone? I kind of felt like No Jumper kind of stole your move from you, because that's really your move. Like you belong on yours, with Professor. You know what I'm saying? I was just wondering. Like, I wonder if we ever try to reach out to him. You know, when I be seeing your lines, then I be wanting to ask you, in the comment box.
I'll look at it like this. I know you don't say the person's name, but I'll just say people in general. You know, certain people, you know, they gravitate to, wanting to do interviews, and then certain people don't. I mean, if they don't, I can't press that issue. You know, you got to respect it, just like anything else. You know, like, say if I was like, I don't want you to come on, I wouldn't let you come on. I mean, that would be that. Yeah, but then that would solidify what type of person I am. So I'll just keep it like that.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. I see you, Street Rich. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then I ain't know. I was just asking. I just thought you probably had tried to.
Nah. I never reached out.
I just said. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, I just figured you probably just never even tried. I seen no Jumper and did. I was like, I wonder what made No Jumper. I was thinking that No Jumper must have came across your channel and got the idea. That's what I was thinking.
No, think about it like this. No Jumper follows after the Russian. And you know who I'm talking about if I said a Russian.
Vlad.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
you know, the Melonless, you know, they're able to do certain things as they get how can I say it, you know, they follow a certain program that I'm not willing to follow.
Oh, okay, then. I see what you're saying.
Like I said, I done said it before, you know, I done had them people reach out to me, but I would have to follow a script, and I don't follow no script. You mainly see brothers that follow scripts, you know, they don't talk to actual brothers. Like, you know, I'm talking to anybody that hit that hotline. I'm not being a bougie or a certain way, you know. So that means I can't talk to genuine people. I have to talk to people that are already vetted through their systems, and half of them are coached on what they're saying. I don't want to do anything like that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's kind of systematic.
Yeah, and what Street Rich TV said, that makes sense. You know, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's how I look at it. I mean, I'm quite sure a lot of people say, "Well, you should interview this person, that person."
Yeah.
You know, not everything, you know, will go down like that. It's people I done reached out to, and you see them appear on the Russians channel all the time. And they claim they're, you know, a brother that's, you know, down for other brothers, but they ain't never said nothing to me. And these people follow me on other social media platforms. So I mean, how down are you for a brother if you can't, you know, even dignify your brother with a yes or no? You just don't say anything. You know, I don't respect that. But, you know, people move how they move.
Yeah, people move how they move. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I think it's more kind of like I think it's more be like it'd be more money based. Like dudes be on some.
Yeah, it's definitely money based. Cause look at it, like the person.
Not to say he trying to diss nobody though. He ain't not to say he trying to diss or down nobody. You know, it just be like dudes be out there. You know, I guess he call himself trying to be out there. You know, not making an excuse or justifying it, but just saying. I guess he call himself, you know, being business first or whichever check. Some dudes got that whichever check bigger mentality. You know, I don't know. You know what I mean?
And that's what I look at like this. You know, I've never had to pay anybody for an interview. Those outlets, they do. So with that being said, if think about it, if you're paying a person for an interview, that means you can ask them off the wall questions, or it'll be like, we gotta vet this before you say something. We gotta vet that before, you know, you say it, because I don't know how I'll be able to answer that. I don't do that. But see, I don't hate when I invite people on. You know, I don't be trying to, okay, you had this going on, you got a case and all this. I don't do any of that kind of stuff, because that's what them melonless people want. They want to stir up drama. I don't do the drama. I just be like,
yeah, I see what you're saying. Nah,
right.
Yeah, you say you don't participate and all that. Nah, I've been noticed that. That's what I say. Yeah, you right. Street Rich and Channel of Choice. These dudes doing everything, man. These dudes, yeah. And you can't be in the same mood. Can't make the same move in the same spot. Yeah, that makes sense though. Yeah. Yeah, nah, I feel what you're saying, Rick. You just ain't trying to. Yeah, man. Like, but what if I want to ask you this though, Rick? When you said that about, you know, if you're paying for an interview, what if you was on some stuff like you paying because you trying to grow your own business? Like you ain't paying because you trying to be like, I'm trying to get this dude on here to ask him some goofy questions. And what if you just want to talk to him, you know, about business or
I mean, if you feel it's worth it to do it, then if you really want that person on it, then I can see doing that.
Yeah,
but
just to grow some, you know, just to grow your business and grow your name and grow your, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to do it like on some, like I said, you know, it's more be like on some basically you an interviewer. It's not like no interviewer like you said, the Russian.
Right.
But you asking them more like, yeah, we're not getting into, you know, extra gossip and all that. I'm asking them more like business related questions, you know.
Right, but see, I look at my channel. I know I got a title interviewer extraordinaire, but my platform, I'm like an infomercial, and you know, infomercials late at night. I'm champion whatever this person is doing. So that must mean I already going in respect what you're doing. So I'm gonna ask you things pertaining to you, not okay, yeah, you mess with this one person. I'm not gonna talk to you about someone else, because if that's the case, I'll get that person and talk to them directly. It's gonna be about the person I got on that I'm interviewing. That's how I keep it. It's an infomercial. You know, all my subscribers
You just
go.
keep it like that. Yeah, I'm not asking about nothing else. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I get what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Rick. Yeah, I see what you mean now. Yeah, you're not asking nothing else. You just asking about just that dude, that person.
right.
Yeah.
That'd be like
I agree with that.
that'd be like if I ever got the privilege of like Dr. Dre or something, and I start saying, "Oh well, you know, Easy E was doing all this." Yeah, we know he had dealings with Easy E, but why am I asking about Easy E if he's Dr. Dre? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask
Yeah.
Dr. Dre things, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
But that's me, you know. Some people don't, you know, think about it like that. You know, I do. I think you get more success when you keep it like that, because it's not like you're not trying to shit on nobody. I don't want to do that, because people don't want to come on your platform when you do that.
Yeah, when you do that, yeah, you're right. Yeah, because it's almost like, yeah, they're gonna start saying, they start saying you know, the other dude, DJ, or they're gonna start calling you the Russian dude, or
Right.
you know, trying to do what he's doing, and they be mad at them dudes. But at the same time, do you feel like people should get mad at you, Rick, if you make a critique on something? Like if you just make your opinion on something, do you think people should be mad? Because I see a lot of dudes who get mad at people. You know, a celebrity say something, you know, people be mad at these people, but. You know, I be like wondering, like, what do you see, Reed? Do you think people should be so mad at you if you critique something, or if you say, hey, such and such album came out, I ain't really like that album. I thought it was bad. I think he could have did better. Oh man, you shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, if you make a critique, then now these people, you got a lot of people mad at you now, and that's kind of like what happened to you know, the DJ dude. That's why, you know, the dude, he went and got a good deal or whatever with Complex later, but I'm just saying when he first started, he was just a dude who was making critiques, and you just like, you know, basically saying I think this music hot, I think this music not hot, or whatever, and you know, you got people who like, oh man, he shouldn't be saying this. And I want to ask you on that, Reed, do you think people should, you know, respond like that to him, just making a critique on it? I mean, because what if he a dude who been, let's say like if I'm a dude who been listening to hip hop, Street Grid say. Turk, please ask Turk a lot of questions about Birdman.
Yeah, but see, look at it like this, Reris. That's not me. PK is not me. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. Now, like I said, anybody else could do what they do, but I'm saying, as far as me, I don't do that. You know, when I'm specifically interviewing. Now, when you tag teaming, you know, your other tag team partner gonna do whatever they do. I'm talking about me specifically. I only can speak for myself. You know, I think that's where we get construed, because it's like, okay, I should be saying what this man should be saying. No, that man's gonna do what he's saying. I'm just covering what I'm talking about. And I mean, some people are more comfortable with that. I'm not comfortable with that, because I see how it can go awry real quick. And especially think about it like this: brothers could say certain things, and we get scrutinized. But a melonless person saying like, well, they're melonless. I mean, they don't really know, but we supposed to know everything. So being with that mindset, I gotta take steps and do things that the melonless can get away with. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I know I don't got no backers or anything like that. Think about them other platforms you speak on. They got sponsors. They act like they don't, but they got sponsors. They got people they got to, you know, get certain type of topics and dialogues started. Because essentially, you know, since a lot of people aren't watching cable and things like that, they're moving to social media platforms, these platforms, to try to get at people that done ran away from all that kind of programming. You know, that's why my channel gets scrutinized, because it's like, no, let's lift up the curtain. I'm gonna reveal what all's behind here. You know, so nobody is constantly being put to sleep.
Yeah, you're right. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You know, like you said, you ain't trying to because that's all they doing. They just trying to get, clicks and it's buzz. This is really just trying to get that little buzz up real quick. They're
Right.
really not even caring. It's the quality. It's even quality. They just, like you said, they're just rushing and throwing something together, really, and then just trying to hurry up and put out a lot of, basically a lot of watered down stuff.
Right. Just think about it like this.
Quality.
All brothers know people that's going through some type of situation with the law or has been with the law. When you see these platforms talking about, yeah, and then you sold this and then you did this, why are we talking about this stuff? We know what's going on. But they'll champion, well, my listeners don't know that. Well, I mean, if it's done hit the airwaves in one way, we done heard something about it. Why we need to spit details about certain things? That's how people catch cases in other ways. I'm not trying to give nobody no extra case or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't be liking that either. Nah, I don't be liking that really. I be hating they do that. I be just looking like, man, why do these dudes keep doing that? Like you said, if a dude said this a long time ago, why would you bring this? Like a lot of dudes, I noticed that about the little morning show. They do that a lot. I was just wondering why they keep on asking these dudes. I've been start watching them. Like I say, I'll see who on there just to see if they gonna drop some jewels onto them. But I just noticed they always ask like some little funny questions like that. And I just be wondering like, why do you keep asking this dude? Ask the man about his views.
Think about it like this, and you can judge it for yourself. It's a clip with Tyson. He was in Canada. He was on a morning show, and the guy was asking about he was coming to perform somewhere up in Canada, and at first, the interview was going cool, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be here performing. I get to meet the mayor. And then the broadcaster went like straight left field. He said, well, Tyson, do you think it'd be wrong that you meet with the mayor? You are a convicted sex offender and all this. And like, okay, we weren't talking anything about that kind of stuff, but you took it there.
Bro, that's some cheap ass shit.
Right.
Yeah, that's cheap shit. See, that's no cheap ass shit. I know exactly what you mean. That cheap shit like that. Yeah, it is. Why would you even take it there, bro? Like, why would you bring that up? Talk about him, talk about the next fight or something. Like, he just was not the next opponent. He couldn't do nothing like that. He just skipped straight to that. Like, I know what you mean. Like, that shit funny, man. That's when you know, basically. Hey, did you see the girl who interviewed, the singer from Chicago that just recently got recaptured?
Nuh-uh.
The music singer from Chicago, the man, the R&B king.
Oh, yeah. Kels, yeah.
The R&B king, yeah, man, the R&B king. Look at that dude, man, when he went to go interview that lady. So, are you running a cult? And she ain't even, man, this lady say, man, I don't even know how you sat down in front of her, man.
Right, but think about it like this. This is what I was gonna say in the Tyson thing. Next time you watch one of those news programs with the broadcaster, when you see that they're sitting to an angle, and the one angle you catch one ear where their ear is clear, but the other ear that you can't see is an earpiece in there. That earpiece is the producer in the back that's watching the particular interview. So they're watching it, and okay, they see whatever way the person your interview is going. Think about it like this: you got someone on before you go into the remember three-way. You call someone on three-way, but the other person doesn't know that you're sitting there. So essentially, it's like, okay, ask them this question, and let them get to talking shit about me. So it's like the person that you got on the line got knowledge that the other person doesn't know. So essentially, what that person in the studio got an earplug in. So it's someone in a control room like, okay, ask Tyson this, ask him, tell him like, yeah, he's a sex offender and all this kind of stuff. So it seems like it's like yeah, like an agent. So that, I mean,
that's what I think an agent really. That's what an agent is. When these dudes be hollering agent, that's what an agent really is. You see the Russian even bought one on especially for the hip hop. I don't know I know it's a lot of hip hop fans in here, so yeah, for the hip hop especially, bro, agents everywhere, bro.
Right. The thing about this, I've invented that agent. And motherfuckers might not like what I'm saying about it, but I'm exposing this shit. He done brought law enforcement on there. He done brought all kind of people. But if you check the title on any of his, like you go into the description of the video, it says entertainment. This doesn't say like education or like actuality. Entertainment. Entertainment means the shit is not real. It's not true. So, but they put that shit before us to make it look, well, this is what this cop said, and he got to be the truth. No, it's entertainment. None of these people been convicted in a court of law. That's where the real truth is, not the court of public opinion. We get to say all kind of shit about people all day, but it doesn't mean that nobody's getting convicted. Right.
Yeah, he might not never get, that's what I'm saying. He might not never get convicted. He might beat that case. Case might get through out next month. Like you say, you don't never. We just saying in the public opinion.
Yeah, but listen to
the public opinion.
But let's put another spin on it. When people get to talking and saying stuff they shouldn't say, when people ask some bullshit, that can get a case. You're like, oh, we could pull that tape when you were talking to this person and you said you was here. I thought you wasn't here. You talked to the detectives about this.
Yeah, that happen to a few of these recent dudes, especially them New York dudes. They known to keep getting on camera, keep saying certain stuff. And it's like, as soon as they finish saying that little certain stuff, the Philly dude, and the Atlanta dude who was showing all the yellow cars, y'all know what I'm talking about. Basically, all these, the dude from Atlanta who was showing all the cars on Instagram and all the money bags on Instagram. The dude, y'all know what I'm talking about from Atlanta. He got caught basically the same kind of way. They jammed up that same kind of way. You know what I mean? You flashing too. You flashing and telling them, bro. You telling them, look at me. Hey, look at me, bro. I got it. And I'm still doing a little dirt. And look at me. So, it was just only a matter of time, bro. Like you said, you giving it to him.
Right.
This is coming after the interview. This came after the interview. You was good before this interview.
Right.
Before you showed that. Before you said that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I think a lot of them dudes be getting that. Like, yeah, that's basically what happened to them. Like, soon as you said that to the Russians, oh, okay. Now we gonna put surveillance right there.
Right.
Oh, okay. Now we gonna, now I'm glad you told me that, the dude from Philly, Mr. AR. I'm glad you told me that your boss, the dude, gave it all to you. So now we're gonna go get you. Okay, then. Well, then that means if your boss gone and he left you all the business, then who would that mean? Oh, okay. We ain't Philly. We can put two and two together. We know that it's gonna make some, and then here we go in your door, at your door.
Right.
And that's exactly what they were doing. They was at that man door. I said, damn, this man got on there and sat on that Russian couch. And then them folks kicked his door in, man.
Right.
You done sat there and told them people that, man, you don't know who was in. Like you said, you don't know who plugged in.
Right.
You don't know who got the earpiece plugged in.
Right.
You don't know who got that earpiece plugged in. Yeah, real talk to.
Now peep this. Now Street Rich TV said I've done six national TV shows. Y'all will be surprised how everything is like that. Well, think about it like this. I got a personal, I'll say a personal friend that is they actually work for Fox, and they done ran down to me how their operations run when they come into work in the morning. Matter of fact, she essentially tells me, think about it like this: law enforcement in the morning when they come in, what do they have? They have roll call. What goes down in roll call? You talk about how you're going to tackle the streets today. We need to hit these particular areas. Well, essentially, news reporters have roll call. They powwow about, okay, we need these topics. The higher ups need to push, people being more interested in transit. So we got to do some transit stories. So we got to talk about how traffic is building up in these certain areas. We got to talk about how we're providing new bike lanes running through all the inner cities and how gentrification basically is needed. So this is what they do. So it's like you got full reign to go out, do all these kind of stories and all this kind of stuff. Stories. They don't have to actually be truth, because you figure every news story that comes out, if you watch mainstream media, they'll have a pro and a con. but both they're still trying to levy you to go towards whatever that may be, whatever the topic may be. Okay, I don't want bike lanes. Well, bike lanes will alleviate traffic because then you could get to work on a bike. Well, I think we need bike lanes. Well, we're proposing to have bike lanes going through the city. Essentially, they're saying this is what we want you to do. We know it's going to be some naysayers, but then we're going to put the reasons why it's good. So essentially, whatever story we're bringing about, that's the shit we're planning on pushing through, not planning on it may happen. No, it's going to happen. They just wanted to put it in your mind state. Essentially, what, like I said, with the Russian agent, they ask them certain questions because it's a hidden hand, the person with the earpiece, or the notes that they done typed up or got emailed sent to them. You got to ask this person these kind of questions because he's facing these kind of things. You got to talk to these people that lead up to these people. So then you can ask these other people that come on your show about this and what they feel about it. This shit is real calculated.
And I mean, you right, bro. Because the reason why I say you right is because one day I told my homeboy, I said, watch this, bro. He gonna bring Lil Boosie back. Watch. He gonna ask Lil Boosie about this. Watch. He gonna do it again. Well, I'm saying it to y'all now. Matter of fact, I was saying it back then and he did it. I'm gonna say it to y'all now. Now after all this news with old boy from New York, man, he finna ask Lil Boosie again about this dude. Just watch what I tell y'all. He gonna ask Lil Boosie again about this dude. I'm like, what you keep asking this dude about? Dude.
Yeah, someone else's business and shit.
Yeah, like why you ask? It was funny. Really, when he embarrassed himself when he asked, I don't know if y'all remember the mobster that had came on there.
Right. Hold on a second, radio. What up, Choice?
What's good? What's good?
So, okay, keep go ahead, radio. Finish your thought on that. I had to pass. Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, we can hear you, Tom.
Okay.
Choice. You got your
I'll turn it down right now.
Yeah, turn it down. Yeah, so you said he talked with that mobster, and then what? Radio.
No, I was just saying, yeah, he was asking a dude, a mobster dude, an Italian dude about this dude. He's like, man, you don't know these urban kids in the city, man. This dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just listening. I said, oh, man, this dude ran out. Yeah, and that's when he really just made me realize these dudes asking these old calculated questions. But it's funny, though, he asking the wrong people. And then he asking people that don't have no clue what he's talking about. About people this man don't even know. He don't even know this man. Why would you even bring somebody on your show and ask somebody about this man? You don't even have no clue if this man know about him.
All right. Now, Choice, what you want to add to?
I wouldn't bring up the professor to you too cool if I ain't know. You know what I mean? I wouldn't bring him up to you if I didn't have no clue. You know what I'm saying? Of your channel, I wouldn't even have brought him up to you because I wouldn't have no clue of it.
Right.
What are you talking about, TK?
That's why I was saying. I was just giving the example to, giving the example to Reed, saying, yeah, if I ain't know, like you don't know, yeah, you ain't gonna even know what to say. You ain't gonna know what to look for. No.
Yeah, motherfuckers ain't got no respect these days, man. Folks just want to do whatever they want. Go ahead, Reed. What you say?
No, I just wanted to know what you were gonna add to the conversation since you called in. I'm saying.
Oh, no, man, I'm just calling in and chop it up with y'all, man. Before you go ahead and shut it down, you know what I mean? I've been listening, chiming in, but I came in, I was kind of busy and shit. So I was kind of half listening and trying to see what's going on the MGTOW and the Red Pill, and I'm over here like, what?
Yeah, speak on that, because I didn't know really, all the way you were coming from with that versus what radio was saying.
Say that again. You ain't know where I was coming from.
I mean, because when you read the chat, you read so much. So I'm saying, what's your standpoint from it? Essentially, that's what I want to know since we got you on the line.
Oh man, MGTOW for me, my understanding is men going their own way. Fam was
talking about he believe in it because a cat can't watch the football game and a cat gets screamed at when he go home 20 minutes late from watching the football game. I'm like, who is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? If I go out with my niggas and I'm going to watch the football game, that's just what it is. I ain't got to be your child to do that.
I'm just giving an example of why men that I've seen getting done like that should. Now, what I was saying is my personal role is, look, man, I done seen men get clean and took out, dog. I done seen men got to move back to their mama house. I can go deeper, but I'm just saying, we can go down the list. We can go into the facts and the stats. I got the stats to prove, to back what I'm saying, but I want to ask you what you wanted to ask, though. I wanted to get a better understanding of what you were saying. Like,
I don't really know too much about it besides the paraphrase of what it's supposed to stand for. I ain't never heard the other abbreviation you said. Men gaining, movement, some.
Men gaining.
Yeah. See, that's a whole different understanding from men going their own way. Men going their own way sound like cats that just don't want to deal with women or want no pussy period for the rest of their life. That, you know what I mean? I can't get out with that. You know, so.
No.
You know what I mean?
That's how it sounds from the outside looking in. But it's just like I said, that's how it sounds. Because it's so broad and because it's really straight to the point, like I said, but it's more of an outshoot of the MRA or the branch off from it's like BMF being CTE, or it's like you got a Brick Squad and you got Brick Squad Monopoly, just like a record label. Just like right now, you got Future, you got Free Band, then you got A1FBG. Where you got A1FBG, but Future, that's Rocco's music, but Future still got his own. You see what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like.
No, I'm saying with the other abbreviation, it sounds better to me though. You know what I mean? Like that whole going your own way. That sounds like some of that new skinny jean wearing shit. You know what I mean? Like.
No, going their own way, just saying. Going their own way meaning they're not going with the Ghana-centric feminist move. That's what they're going.
Okay.
We're not going with the feminist movement, bro.
See, that make a lot more sense.
Yeah, well, I was trying to get. I
look at it like, you know, I'm an old school cat. You know what I mean? So I believe in what's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. You know what I mean? You can't get away from nature. You know what I'm talking about? You can't get away from nature. You know.
Let me ask you a question. What you don't have to give. I'm gonna try to give me your age, but was you born in the 70s, 80s, 90s? Like
I'm an 80s baby, man. I'm an 80s baby.
Okay. All right then, perfect. So let me just say this then. Since you're an 80s baby, right around that time, this is when the government came in and said, because put it like this, from my understanding, it was 3 waves of feminism. There were 3 waves of feminism. This is the 3rd wave we're seeing right now with the Me Too movement. The 3rd wave is this. The 2nd wave was women saying we need work. We need to be able to make the same amount of money. That was around the 80s time. You see what I'm saying? The 70s going into the 80s time. You see what I'm saying? That was the 2nd wave. So what I'm trying to say to you is, this is when they came in and said, now women are going to be equal to men. Now women don't need men. Now we can just, basically say, talk men. We work the same amount of, we can make the same amount of money too. We don't need you no more. You think you the man of the house. I can get my own house. I don't need to live in your house and be married to you. That's what, so this was them saying they going their own way and saying, now, okay, well, we're going to go our own way then, because if we was trying to go with you, lady, like my daddy said. Now, do it make more sense to you? Now, it make more sense to you like that? More hardcore like that?
So basically, the feminist movement,
like, we were trying to go the way you was been taught, and me been both been taught. We were trying to go that way first. But when we went this way, we got burned. My brother got burned going this way. So now, we going this way. We going our own way. We're not going that way no more, because I got burned going that way.
Okay, right.
I feel what you said.
See what I'm saying now? And that make more sense to you now. It's not saying, hey man, I ain't trying to never have a girl again. No, that ain't what they saying. No, that's too hardcore. Y'all too serious. Y'all too hardcore. It ain't that serious like that, bro. If you know what's going on, or if you understand female nature, you can get past that anyway. We not saying that. We saying we not going with what they told you to do on TV. We not going with what they told you to do in them songs. We not that. That's what it means. Yeah.
Okay, and what you said is basically what you said is basically the whole feminism is. Hold on, let me speak, man. What you said is basically feminism is women going their own way, right?
Yeah, destroying you. You don't need you.
Exactly. Okay, so
yeah, you.
Wait, radio, hold up.
I feel you though, man. I'm telling you what my interpretation and understanding of it was. You know what I mean? Because I ain't really too informed on it either. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I don't really feel like.
I like explaining it to you though.
I mean, I got it. You know what I mean? It ain't for me. I've been going my own way since, hey, I grabbed my nuts, man. You know, that's it. I'm from the game, you dig? I'm from the game.
But then guess what? Then you going your own way. See? You doing it.
And I've been going my own way since I jumped off the porch, man. You know what I'm saying?
But watch this, though. Watch this. And I salute you. But, man, you know how many dudes need to carry? You know how many dudes need to hop on your back, dog? Man,
it ain't really that, man. It's each one teach one, man. You know, I've been studying like I tell my young cats, man. When old cats told me something, even if I didn't want to listen, even if I didn't agree with them, I listen. You know what I'm talking about? I'm from the mink and gator age, man. You know what I mean? That's where I'm from. This new age shit, you know what I mean? And the way we going and what happened to us, it's all because too many stand-up niggas got lost.
That's true.
You know what I mean? With the welfare, with everything they've been doing to us, it was.
thank you.
We've been the number one target since day one. The black male has been the number one target since day one. Once you get rid of the male, once you weaken the male, once you feminize the male, the women is up for grabs and their kids is a wrap.
Right.
Period.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what.
You know what I mean?
So that's what the initials mean. Well, I wish, but them the initials for what you just said. So these are the initials. Them the 5 initials for what you just said. Them men saying no. We understand. You got what you just said. You understand that.
But that's what a man. That's the essence. That's the essence of what a real man is, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
that's what a real.
Yeah.
Rick.
Yeah.
I'll let you finish, though, Rick. They say a boy do what he told. A man do what he can, though, right? No, a boy do what he can. A man do what he wants.
Want to.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I heard that a long time ago. You know, and any grown man that don't understand that, man, you can do anything your mind can. You know what I'm saying? Conceive or whatever you can achieve. If you don't believe it, that means your mind weak. If you can't put your effort behind it to get what you want, that means you weak. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
You speaking on it.
That's why a lot of dudes got to understand. That's what these philosophies are. These philosophies are trying to get dudes to wake up to them. It's the inner them. That's what I'm glad you just said. That's what it's trying to wake them up to see.
But you know what? I mean, the good is you saying it, radio. You know, not everybody's gonna gravitate to that. You know, just like you said, your dad's like. Your dad was, he got some certain thought process.
No, my dad said what China was just feeling, basically thinking, like, man, what the hell you talking about? Like, you basically saying you ain't trying to never have no woman again. Like, I ain't gay now. Hell no. What you like? That's how a lot of dudes don't be, and I understand why they take it that way. Because,
but see, they just need to switch up the abbreviation to the other one you said, man, because it just don't sit right. It don't sound right. The other one you said, men gaining wisdom, whatever, that sounds way better. Y'all need to let that go your own way. You can let that go. Let that go, man. That sound.
Yeah, like that could entertain something else.
You know, just go with that other abbreviation, man. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. Well, it's basically, it's just abbreviation to saying, we avoid feminism. We anti-feminism.
Because, you know, prior to you breaking down your knowledge right now, I came across a little something. He was going his own way, but he ain't had no girl. So I'm like, what you finna do?
Right.
You know what I mean? You upset. I ain't even trying to listen no more of this. For real. Like, I ain't even trying to hear it. What nothing you saying no more.
He might be a dude who's just trying to, you got dudes who just saying, they'll just stop having all kind of intercourse until they find the right girl. What do you call him? Do you call him a punk? What are your thoughts on him, John?
Man, I ain't really got no thoughts on it because I can't do it.
No, I ain't saying what's your thoughts on the dude. What I'm saying, what's your thoughts on
him, man? I don't know, man. He needs to figure out what's going on with his life, man, because, hey,
I'm just going to fix my life, and then I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to go away from this.
If he can do it, go ahead, man.
Right.
Hey, the only way I can get away from it is when I'm in the big, man, because they won't let me sneak one in. My take ain't that long. But then hell no. Hell no.
Right.
But then you got them dudes like that who they say shit, they'll say you can like that. I heard one dude say, I came across another dude, he'll just play the play. He ain't tripping. Y'all can laugh at him all you want.
Exactly. If that's what it comes to, but hey, it ain't never that serious, man. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to tell you that again, we back to the basics. That's his way. That's the way he going.
And ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Hey, back in the day, man. Shit. Oh, man, I ain't gonna speak on that, man. Rick, you know what I was about to say,
Yeah.
Shit, I need motherfuckers like him. Shit.
Real
damn it. Hey, I'll be out here fucked up with that motherfuckers like him. Anyways.
Hey, Choice, you see what Street Rich just said?
Well, nah, let me look. Oh, shit, man.
I feel exactly what you're saying, Sean. I'm saying he just saying that because he's saying like
Choice, brother.
Yes, Choice.
He's saying he winning. He's saying he gonna get the last because he winning because he paying for him to leave. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of dudes. See what I'm saying? A lot of dudes.
Hey, he might think he winning, but hey, you ain't doing nothing but leasing him.
Right.
I'm on it. Yeah, dude. Somehow this shit can kick me out. I don't know what, man. I just got a brand new damn phone. It's like a retarded.
Hey, them dudes be hardcore though, bro. Them dudes be hardcore.
They had a lot of female ways. That's why they came for them too.
Okay, Street Rich.
I mean, it depends on how you look at it, Street Rich, man. You know what I mean? Hey, the game been good to me, man, and I only fuck with solid niggas, so
Right.
I don't know about all that, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It depends on what level you're talking about too, because not all peas are created equal. So I look at it like that too.
No, man, hey, all them others putting bitches on drugs and babies, fucking with babies, and you know, whatever, man. I wasn't for none of that, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
I wasn't for none of that.
But
hey,
see,
I used to get down in the middle. So hey, if y'all can respect Ken, then y'all respect me, man. Hey, just like that. We from the same creed.
Yeah.
But see, I look at it like this, like the ones you just spoke on that then gets them on drugs or gets the underage. You know, they want them to.
Yeah, that one part of the law to the game, though, man. It really wasn't. Them cats were just out there doing what they want to do. Like these little cats doing what they want to do now, man.
Right.
You know?
When they start bringing all that, though, when they start trying to do all that, when they get started taking the games, all that, when they get
when moms didn't want to be in their lane, man, it's always been game. There's always been rules to the game.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was certain rules, man. Some cats didn't even do no drugs or no alcohol. GB was one of them. You know what I'm talking about? 100% sober. So they could never catch him with a bag. You know what I'm saying? They could never catch one of his bitches with a bag.
Right.
You know what I mean? But look, I'm just talking about what I'm talking about, man. There's been rules to this shit, whatever game you ever been in.
Right.
You know what I mean? And every game I'm in, I play by the rules.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I want, but I know what rules to break and what rules to not break.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm from the go, man. I came from solid niggas. That's it. My pedigree ain't damn making no more.
But think about it like
You know
this.
what I
To
mean?
me,
My
it's like
pedigree gone, G.
I put it in this type of mindset. It's like, okay, at a time it was people playing their own lanes and they did it successfully. But when certain lanes, I'll say it like this: when certain people started coming for those particular walks of life that people pick, and they got their dicks knocked in the dirt, they figured, oh, you know what? It might be easier to do this. Well, this wasn't really your bag. So if that's not your bag and you're essentially a desperado, you don't care if you're fucking it up or not. You're just trying to, get a few here and there's and not play for successfulness. That's what fucked up a lot of shit.
Yeah, Susie Tuesday.
Right. Just like someone think, oh, I could get a dope sack and start doing it. No, it's people out here that's doing that successfully. And no one people that ain't really, moving in them circles is moving. Or it's, I'm going to be a robber. All I got to do is pick up a piece and, put it to whoever. No, it's not as simple as that.
Yeah, no, that always shit. Yeah.
Right.
So, but yeah, man, hey, everybody got their opinion of the game, man, but my opinion of the game is solid. Because cats that went all about breaking the rules, man, and they ain't solid, they should have just stayed on the porch and not been in the streets, man.
Right.
Stay out the way, man. It ain't for everybody. Any game I'd have ever been in, anything I'd have never done, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Period. You know what I mean? Period. There's laws to it. You know what I'm saying? Thou shalt not snitch on their brother. You know what I mean? Thou should have some morals and principles about this. Thou should have not fuck with babies. You dig?
Right.
You stick to them rules, that shit would have never got fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't mess. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't mess with kids. Don't mess with you. Know what I'm saying?
Not staying solid, all that ill shit follows behind.
Like y'all, like you said though, China, now it's just a whole bunch of dumb renegades running around.
Man, it is. It's a few rare gems, but hey, man, with these football numbers, man, if you ain't got one of them, man, you really put yourself in the way.
Right.
Really.
Yeah.
Honestly, you did. Hey, I'm retired, man. I'm a square with a job, you did. Hey, I can talk about it.
Yeah, real talk. No, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah, that's what it's about. You ain't trying to,
But,
stand
everybody got their opinion, Everybody got their opinion, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody got their opinion. But see, here's the thing, China, when you come with the facts, like you doing now, you debunk all them opinions, bro. Them opinions gotta move. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you, like you said, you cut from that third cross, you ain't really trying to ride with that, like. You ain't trying to ride with invalid opinions when you got the hard.
That's true, but every now and then you gotta let someone run away like a freight train with no fucking brakes and shit, and like, let me just get the fuck out the way, cause ain't no way I'm stopping they shit. So let me just get out the way of they shit, so I don't get ran over with that bullshit.
I mean, it is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? I talk about it because I done been there. Like I you know what I mean? I gained from Reek, man. I don't speak on nothing I don't know about. You know what I mean?
Right.
And cats that don't know about it should speak about it. You know what I mean? I'll put it like this, man. If all you done met in your life is 1P and he was no nothing ass nigga, then you don't really know nothing about no game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I done put years in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I know real top flight P's. You know what I'm talking about? Just like that. Period. And to study top flight P's. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got the rules wrong. If you ain't get the rules from them, you ended up doing it wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a hierarchy, man. There's levels to this shit, man. You can't just jump out here, man, and think you're gonna be the man. Shit. You know how hard it is to knock a nigga that's really on in this game, man? You crazy little bitch. I don't give a fuck if you got a Lambo or not, nigga, but the Lambo come from the bitch in the first place. So what, you know what I mean? Like, what, like that's what I wanted to say to my man, but I don't try to argue with nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? I know what it smell like. I know what a pocket full of pussy money smell like, man. Pig. You know what I mean? Pig. when little girl was like, man, my favorite part was when he jumped in the car and told the bitch to break herself. I was like, oh, that sounds like me. I mean, that was my favorite part too. I ain't even watched it yet, but hey, that's probably gonna be my favorite part too, because that's part of the game.
Right.
It ain't part of the game now, but you know.
Right.
Yeah, that ain't part of the game now.
Yeah.
But matter of fact, like I said, Choice, go right in the description of that particular interview. The link's right there, so you can click right on it.
I
Take you right to
already
it.
went there and subscribed. Man. I'm just trying to find some time. Man.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just trying to find some time. You know how I get out, man. Boy, it ain't about nothing.
Right.
Hey, shit, we all we got, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I talk, but I don't just be talking, man. I just be expressing the truth.
Yeah, no, you going hard.
That's why I let you come on here. You're speaking on it. That's what we need.
But anyways, though. But
Wait a minute, Choice. Now, Street Rich TV said, "Why you working now then?"
While I'm working.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Hey, you said there ain't no pension for
Say that again.
him. I was just messing with y'all.
Oh, no. While I'm working, man, hey, cause a motherfucker, hey, sometimes, man, you go over the edge, man, you make mistakes, and hey, you know what I mean? And then past that, man, I got the next year that I'm worried about, you know what I mean? I'm worried about the next year, man. I can get my own though, man. I don't need it off a bitch no more, man. Been there, done that, man. I got a seed to worry about. You feel me? Hey, and that's what a man do. You know what I mean? A man put his seed first. You know what I mean? So, hey, I'll tell any motherfucker, man, my seed saved me shit. All right, hey, pinpoint blank. And I'm still gonna fly this Wario nigga. Good. Hard. The legal way.
Yeah.
You know, because it ain't, you know what I mean? A lot of shit, man, okay, you know what I mean? I look at it like this, man. Don't nobody do nothing just cause. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody out here selling dope just cause. Ain't nobody out here pimping their homies just cause. Everybody doing it for the bag. Some people just don't got skills, don't got trades, don't got knowledge, education, schooling to go get these jobs. And really, they ain't really out here because niggas ain't really creating for other niggas, right?
Right, you correct in that statement. Matter of fact, he said,
You know
"Word."
what I mean? Ain't nobody out here gang banging and selling dope and shooting at each other. Man, don't nobody wake up and want to do that shit. You gotta be retarded to want to do that shit.
Right, but you know why it's like that? Because they look at Hollywood and be like, "Oh, okay, Hollywood's making it seem like it's glamorous. It ain't glamorous. It's reasons why people live like that."
That's part of the programming, though, fam. A lot of times we don't even know why we be programmed, man. I grew up in the belly of the beast. It took me a long ass time to figure out how the fuck I was programmed. You know what I mean? I be breaking it down now. You grow up with killers and dealers. You go end up being a killer or a dealer if you don't get out the situation.
Right.
Yeah, you don't get away from him, yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't no coincidence. All my niggas I went to school with fed niggas, cuz. Or dead niggas. It ain't no coincidence. You know what I mean? But anyway, so, you know what I mean? Past that, though, once we get dope, once like I put in the chat, Mars to do anything for the bag. Like, when you came from the bottom, it's supposed to be something in you that lets you not do anything for the bag.
Right. Now, Choice. People, because I know you speaking, read the comments, because he's steadily commenting to you.
Who?
Street Rich TV.
Where you go wrong.
Where I go wrong?
You go wrong. He said so you did all that for nothing, right?
Nah, man, I did all that for where I'm at, man. You know what I mean? Cause had I stayed in the life, fam, I'd be gone already. Trafficking, nigga. You know what I mean? Who knows what?
Yeah, that make a lot of sense.
You know what I mean? Who knows what? You know, hey, who knows what? You know what I mean? Because, hey, I was all the way in it. Didn't give a fuck about it, man. But the law, nigga. Just like that. I was one of them. Man, I was so motherfucking ignorant, fam. I didn't even know I was ignorant. Do that even make sense?
Yeah, no, I get exactly what you mean. You saying you basically was you didn't even know you was in the Matrix until you got out of it.
Nigga, I'm talking about 100% reckless. Nigga, I look back on shit I was doing, man, and was like, damn, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I gotta be here for a reason. Then I look around, I look at my pictures of my boy, and I'm saying, oh, that's why I'm still here. You know what I mean?
Right.
I came home for the second, third time, and I was like, oh, you know what, man? I gotta do what the fuck I gotta do.
Yeah, you gotta get serious, bro. You gotta take that.
Cause I was tired of playing games with them folks, man. Tired of running from them folks, you know what I mean? Tired of that shit, man. Ducking and hiding, trying to be, you know what I mean? Slick and shit. Oh, hell no, man. Paying bonds, retainers, man, please. They got one now just to have it, just in case. You know what I mean? Because I know I'm going to have to ask with this Rari, probably get caught doing 200. So the niggas don't do the dash.
Wait a minute.
In every car I had, man.
Wait a minute.
I did the dash in every car I had,
Wait
man.
a minute. Street Rich TV, if you want to come in, the hotline is still up. I mean, because I know from how I'm reading this could come across kind of not right.
Well, he said, you know what I mean? He think I'm one of them ignorant niggas that just stay ignorant. Oh, man, you bump your head so many times, fam, then you gotta realize. Plus, I don't like eating noodles.
Right, but I'm saying
I did it because I ain't like eating noodles, fam. You know what I mean? And these bitches fucked the game up at that time. Shit. I wish I would continue to pay a motherfucker $3 for one pack of noodles. It costs 50 cents. You can kiss my ass.
In the grocery store, that's sad, man. Yeah, nah, you can't let them go. Nah, you can't keep doing that, man. You gotta move on. You gotta move around. You gotta try.
Running up here, motherfucking paying I get fucking with these damn laws and all this, man, please.
Yeah, fuck that, man. Yeah, fuck that.
Because they
$15 for a goddamn 2-minute call. Man, that's a trick bag, fam.
Right.
A trick bag.
Right. Yeah, because how there's
traffic again, nigga, shit. I said, man, this shit ain't working.
right.
I got a goddamn degree.
Like, driver, this is my stop. I'm getting off here. Shit. Fuck
What
that.
you say?
You know, when you ride in the bus line, like, driver, this is my stop. I'm getting off right here. This is where I exit.
Hell yeah, man. Shit. I ain't got a football number yet. I ain't trying to get one. Shit.
Right.
Shit, too many motherfuckers on my road getting knocked. Shit, goddammit. Rest in peace, goddammit. Rest in peace. I said, hey.
No, I want to ask you, kind of when you just say RIP, it was kind of like why it was so quiet about it. Like it was like almost like nobody didn't want it. It was almost like that because I was like, why nobody in the Holly? It was like nobody say nothing about it. Like it was so hidden. It was almost like something happened that behind the scenes. But
I mean, if you looked in the right spots, people were speaking on it. I mean, people were talking about it. I mean, I did see it.
Yeah, people were talking on it, man. But you know what? If you really fuck with him, you could tell.
I ain't never heard nobody speak on it, y'all. I ain't never heard nobody speak on it.
See, you just went in the loop like that. You know, he ain't speak on it, but you can tell when somebody's sick, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And people don't speak on them like that because, shit, it was just a loss to the game, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was just a loss to the game. You know? Shit. Leroy did what it do, you know what I mean? And, hey, I don't know what the nigga did and didn't do, but hey, man. He had his tools. I don't know if he got them or not, but hey, shit. He had his tools, man. But, but it's probably just because, motherfuckers want to let him rest in peace, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
That man rest in peace. Don't nobody want to let nobody rest in peace, but, can't nobody throw no salt on his name, man. He was great when it came to, documentaries of this game, G.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can say.
That's what I was saying. It was almost like from behind the scene, like almost like it was kind of scary almost. Cause I'm like, man, what is this? Like, but I didn't know that. You enlightened me in on that, so I didn't know that about him. You know what I'm saying? It was just kind of like, I told my buddy when I read it, I was like, I kept seeing people in the comments. I'm like, well, they keep saying this. Why they keep saying that about my work? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, man, but it was kind of like, I didn't hear much. I didn't hear much of so you know I didn't hear that much about it. I thought that his family was sleeping on.
Yeah, but you know, I just want to let him rest in peace, man. You know, it's a loss to the game, and everybody know how loss to the game real was it. You know what I mean? It hurt. You know, ain't no more too real for TV. Ain't no more, you know what I mean, cross country. Ain't no more. It's gone. All you got is the legacy. That's it.
Right.
Yeah. So.
But we've been on 159 minutes. Hey, I appreciate everybody for chiming in. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start making some moves. Matter of fact, I need to get to editing some new lines then, so hopefully I'll put up a fresh one tomorrow and y'all be able to check that out. I'm glad everybody came in and lent their comments to this particular live stream. Join me again tomorrow, probably around the same time. We up out of here.
All right, there, y'all.
100.